Is Mongolia a country still?
Yes.
Is it?
Welcome everyone. My name is EatSleepComplete. Above me is our new best friend and guest, Bond. Up there is my co-host Joe, and over there, there is Noth Tha God, as you guys know him. This is the Cesscast. This is our 5th installment of the podcast. Back again because we could get Noth to commit for an afternoon. So, welcome everyone.
I remembered about it.
Yes, because you remembered. We have been asking off and on for a couple months now.
Yeah.
Do you guys like...
I'm always like, hey, yeah, I'll totally come and hang out and do like a podcast, and then I end up getting drunk, and then going AWOL for like 3 days.
So the last episode released around Christmas 2024. It's been almost 6 months.
Yeah, that is my fault. These are going to become more common from now on. That was my fault.
I don't believe that for a fucking second.
I swear to God. I swear to God. I will fucking do it.
I may be
that's the episode 5, and I was like, 5? The fuck? We only did 3, I think.
I may be misremembering this, but I'm fairly certain you made an offhanded mention on episode 4 that your like New Year's resolution was going to be that these were going to be a more regular thing.
Listen, alright? I'm a hard man to pin down. Yeah. I'm a hard man to pin down, but we'll do 6 this year. We'll do at least 6.
So 1 a month for the next 6 months, basically.
Perfect. Let's do 1 a month for the next 6 months.
All right.
We'll sell the rights to the Cesscast, and then in 2026, it'll be Matthew McConaughey here doing my role. You know, Joe will be played by Kurt Cobain's ghost.
You know what's going to happen if you sell the rights? Vudix is going to pick it up, and then he's going to outsource it to people in third world countries to like dance and play like little...
That is true. Every time we do something and then we're like bored of it, Vudix ends up fucking taking that idea and then like AI in it and stuff, and he's pissing me off with it.
So I actually have a funny story. You just made me remember about the whole like you can get people in like Africa and India to just like read off things and like dance around on camera. I was aware of it because, like you said, Vudix has done stuff like that in the past for dead memes. So I'm getting married this month, and I had my bachelor's party last month. And so we get to the bachelor party, and we get all set up. And my brother goes, hang on a sec. Before we get started, I want to start things off with a bang. And then he plays a video of like 8 super buff African guys just like reading off a message that he wrote for them to recite, and then doing a dance to what's that Shakira's song, something for Africa. This time for Africa.
Yeah, it was the World Cup song.
And I'm just like, I know about this kind of service because I'm terminally online. My brother is not. How did he even find this? One guy had a big sign that just said, "Happy Birthday." And he was dancing around with it. And so we went to the website and looked at their other like sample videos that they had made for the front page. And he's in every single one holding the happy birthday sign.
Like, Vudix is pissing me off with those things because he has made multiple of those. He has paid for multiple of those cameo things or whatever they're called for me. And the weirdest one that he ever made, he posted it in the cesspit like last summer, I think. He was like, "Look what I did, Noth." And I was like, "What?" And he fucking put the video up, and it was this like big black... No, it was a big Indian guy in like a shirt, and he was on like a boardwalk in like fucking Bangladesh or something. And he was like, no, Noth, no. And then just from behind him, he just picked up a big piece of paper, and it was a photo of me from whenever I was in college, and I was wearing a corset. I don't know how
image.
the fuck... I don't know how Vudix got that at the time, though. And
You
then the
posted
guy was
it.
like, did I post that?
You absolutely... There's no way he got his hands on that without you posting it.
And then this Indian guy is like he rips it up and he's like, no. And then he just starts dancing while throwing the paper down. And I was like, Vudix, what are you doing, bro? And he was like, I had $50. I thought it was funny. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Considering all three of us are cracking up at that, it was funny. He was right.
There's apparently one, he spent a shitload more on it because this guy is apparently like one of the most like requested ones, and it's this guy that dresses up as a fake police officer, or he might be a real police officer, I don't know.
Oh boy.
But it was him being like, Noth, no more using trainers on video games or I'm gonna arrest you. And I was like, what the fuck? And then the more I was watching it, the guy was like, I'm gonna arrest you, you dirty Irish. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? And he was like, yeah, that one cost a little bit more, but it was way funnier. And I was like, dude, sometimes people have too much money and not enough sense.
Vudix has got like 4 jobs anyway. Of course he has too much money.
And Vudix is one of those people. Yeah.
He could be doing like cocaine or something instead.
That is true. He could be doing cocaine instead, and we don't want a Vudix on that because Vudix is already unhinged.
He might be on cocaine already.
You don't know. He never seems to sleep, so...
Yeah, he might just be reeling lines 24/7, and he's like, I'm going to go into the cesspit and annoy everyone, let's go.
Legal disclosure, he is not, and we're not claiming he is.
That's what Vudix is, but he might be.
Anyway, gonna go ahead and put a pin in that. So, it's been about 6 months-ish since the last episode. I forget, was the last episode the one that we recorded shortly after Jimmy Carter died?
Oh, yeah.
I remember because there was, Bond, I don't know if you saw episode 3.
President.
Episode 3, we were talking about U.S. presidents, and the fact that Jimmy Carter was still alive came up. And we're like, oh yeah, if he lives another 4 or 5 months or something, he'll be the first president ever to hit 100 years old. And then he did. And then he died. And then like a week after he died, we recorded episode 4.
I was like, I can't believe Jimmy Carter, the peanut farmer's dead.
Oh man. But
are you gonna kill this?
He just didn't want to show up to
I don't wanna get into, because I feel like I've listened to like 3 different podcasts, right, over the course of my life, where they just have an uncanny ability to name a person, and within like a month of that episode coming out, they die. And
Red Letter Media do that a lot. Red Letter Media like talk.
We have been talking about Vudix, just saying.
No.
Gone.
He'll be fine.
This episode will come out and Vudix will be in a car crash.
Please no.
He might not die.
RT Podcast did that. Rooster Teeth?
Yeah.
They had 2 or 3 different podcasts that just had an uncanny ability to name people that were going to die.
Yeah, anytime I'm watching Red Letter Media and they name somebody, they end up dying. And I think one of the funniest ones was they were doing a roundtable discussion of something and talking about Wilford Brimley. And one of them was like, is Wilford Brimley still alive? And the other guy was like, nope, definitely dead. They looked it up. Wilford Brimley was alive. A month after that episode came out, Wilford Brimley died. And it was 100% Mike's the Class's fault.
Well, no, he had the diabetes.
Oh, that's right. He did have the diabetes. Diabetes.
Yeah, he was the guy who did the ads with the diabetes.
Yeah. I liked Wilford Brimley. He was cool. If you ever like look at his like filmography, he's like angry general or like angry older guy who owns a bar or something in a town, and it's always like military movies or monster movies.
Yeah.
He had a good career.
I don't recall seeing him in John Carpenter's The Thing.
He's the guy. He's the main doctor guy in it.
Oh.
That they end up locking in the shed.
What? Yeah. Wow.
He worked, bro. He worked.
His first film was in 1968, and he had at least one every 2 or so years since then. Wow. I'm trying to see if there's anything that I've seen.
Have you seen The Thing?
Yes, I believe I saw. I think I saw it once when I was sick and there was nothing else on TV and I home from school.
BioShock 1 reminds me of that. I was sick one year and I was stayed home from school over I think it was the Christmas holidays were just coming up. So anytime somebody mentions BioShock, I get a ill feeling. It's so weird.
Wilford Brimley
BioShock.
was in a straight-to-TV movie called Ewoks: The Battle for Endor.
Oh, didn't that come out after the Christmas special?
Maybe it came out in 85.
Ooh, might have come out after the Christmas special. I heard a story that the Christmas special, George Lucas just wants all the copies gone.
Yep.
So there's a running theory that it's really hard to get a copy of the Star Wars Christmas special, and it has been for 30 years been hard to get.
Physical
but
copy.
The theory is but the theory is that he bought all the physical copies and found all the physical copies and just stashed them, because all the copies you get now are VHS recordings of that movie. It's such a weird conspiracy theory, but it does hold water.
It's really not that weird. Nintendo's done something similar.
Yeah.
Back in the 80s, I want to say. It's very 80s, so I'm going to say the 80s. They made that god-awful Mario and Luigi Super Mario Bros. Movie, the first one, the live-action
with
one.
John Leguizamo and the other guy?
And I guess some company was like, well, if there's a real movie of it, there's got to be a porn parody. And so they've mass-produced a porn parody of the Mario Brothers. And
Oh boy.
I don't think Nintendo was legally allowed to stop its production, but when it released, and I don't know if it was VHSs or DVDs at that point, Nintendo bought every single one and basically destroyed it. So any record of it ever being a thing is destroyed.
They also bought the rights to the porno, so they own the rights to it now.
Oh, they bought the rights to. Okay, so that way it could never be re-released.
I feel like Nintendo has done that with a lot of things where they've just straight up bought the licensing rights or the rights to something's
crazy
distribution.
work.
Yeah, and it's I don't think there's any other company in the world that is so petty. They will just straight up buy the IP rights or whatever. It doesn't matter.
I mean, look at what they've been doing with PalWorld.
Yeah, they're looking them to get rid of the Pokeball thing in PalWorld.
The Pal Ball.
Yeah, that's one of the things that they've
Sphere.
stated.
Sphere.
PalSphere.
Oh, sorry, PalSphere.
Legally distinct.
I played it the other day. I say played it, I got carried through it by a guy with an achievement world. But while he was doing certain stuff, I was I'm going to read up about the pals in this game. I almost said Pokemans. But one of the things for one of the little bios for one of the pals is this pal has been known to be friendly with humans, blah blah blah, and then it's but after a while there's been certain ones of these who have figured out how to use a gun and then killed their owner. And I was wait, what the fuck are you talking about? And if you scroll down and read more of them, there's other ones, there's a monkey in it, and it's they used to be catching things with stones and rocks, but now they've got something better, machine guns.
Yeah,
What do you mean? This is crazy.
The little green monkey thing. Yep.
Yeah,
I know
was
what
oh
one
my
you're talking
god.
about.
And it was fun reading through that stuff, though, I have to say.
Pokemon has some dark ones as well, though. Fucking Cubo wearing the skull of its mother.
Mimikyu?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mimikyu.
Did we talk about this?
We 100% have.
About Hypno coming into or the balloon Pokemon coming into kids' houses and making them jump out the windows and stuff.
No, that's Drifloon, and Drifloon looks like a balloon so that children will grab its feet and then it carries them off.
That is diabolical to have that in a fucking game.
The Pokédex entry legitimately says the children are never seen again.
That's wild. That is wild to have that in Pokemon.
My favorite's Palisand.
Right, okay, hold on. What does Palisand look like from the name? Can we guess it? Or do you know it, Joe?
It's a sandcastle.
Of course it's a sandcastle. Also,
Yep.
fuck you, you ruined my bet. I was going to try and guess what it looked like.
Yeah, it is a ground ghost type that looks like a sandcastle, and it hunts its prey by essentially just appearing as an inanimate object and waits for something to walk by, and it just goes and pulls them underground.
So, since...
And parents in this world are just like, yeah, kids, off you go.
Yeah, forget Ash's mom when he was 11. She was like, yep, go into the world, son. Have
Yup.
fun catching all those Pokemons. Whoops, one of the first things I see is a fucking Gyarados that tries to kill me. Psych. Look at this Tentacruel the size of a city. It's gonna blow it up. Okay, bye, son. She was a terrible mother. I have no qualms saying that, by the way. She was a shit mom.
I mean, it seems like everyone sends their child off into the world completely unprepared, so...
Do they?
It's tradition for all children to get their starter Pokemon at age, what, 10, 11?
Yeah, but do the parents send them out into the world?
That is a
Or
good
is
question,
it,
because
or is
it was...
just Ash?
That is a good
Gary.
question, because it was like Professor Oak asking a favor to fill the Pokedex. And I can't imagine Professor Oak is asking every single passing child, fill this Pokedex out. So...
Oh, I just realized, and even the cartoon was fucked up, because whenever Ash got onto the SSN, didn't Team Rocket commit a fucking terrorist act by blowing it up?
Yes.
I don't know if you know this, Noth. Team Rocket are not nice people. That's the whole point.
What, a terrorist act where they're like, you know what, we're gonna blow this fucking liner, this ocean liner up in the middle of the ocean.
They are a criminal organization, yes.
I knew they did stuff with Pokemon. I didn't think they were like, yo, we'll fucking do Titanic 2 over here.
Do you know why Jesse and James are constantly hunting Ash and only Ash?
No, but I know because of what we've known about Pokemon, it's gonna be something crazy like they've got a blood feud and they will steal a soul.
Isn't it first Pikachu?
It is for his Pikachu, yes, because... And here's the thing, Jesse and James are 100% right. Ash's Pikachu is like one of the strongest Pokemon because it's got plot armor. But,
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, we need to steal this for the boss. 100% correct. That is a legitimate target to try and steal for the boss, right? They are, however, the bottom of the barrel when it comes to Team Rocket employees. Giovanni canonically just keeps funding their little hijinks attempts to steal a Pikachu for him because it keeps them out of his way. Because they are wholly useless.
But aren't they related to Giovanni?
No.
If they were willing to commit terrorist attacks, couldn't he just, like, off them in some kind of hit style?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
And
the
then they
boss
would go
doesn't get his
forever?
hands dirty.
I know he wouldn't, because he's paying someone else to do it.
Was Giovanni a gym leader?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
in the first one, he was the 8th gym leader.
So how does the leader of a terrorist organization like the gyms? I assume are run by some like conglomerate, which are like, hey, this is an official thing.
Nope.
Well, it has to be because it gives them the badges, and then they can go to what is it, Fortune Road?
Yeah, Victory Road.
Victory Road? Yeah. So Giovanni is given one of those badges. Like the kids have to beat him to get one. So
Maybe he bought his way into it with his criminal money.
Well, in the show, isn't he like he's running the criminal organization, but they don't know it's him? He's like,
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
the gym is a front.
yeah.
I'm just thinking about Pokemon, and I just kind of want to go and rewatch it all and like watch even the new one because I think there's like fucking 2,000 episodes. It may as well be Bleach at this stage.
You mean
But-
One Piece?
No, wasn't it Bleach that had like a shitload, or was it Fairy Tail?
It's One Piece.
Is it One Piece?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Somebody was saying in Cesscast that One Piece has like 300 filler episodes or something.
As of 2024, Pokemon has more than 1,300 episodes.
What? That's wild.
How many movies does it have?
I've been binging The Blacklist.
Oh, and it has 23 films.
23 films is wild. I didn't know there was that many. Blacklist has like 270 episodes and like 14 seasons. I feel like I've been doing nothing but watching Blacklist for the past 2 months, and I'm only on season 5.
I don't know how you are at that point. I quit at like season 3 or 4.
Oh, dude, it's so good. Blacklist is genuinely one of the best shows I've ever watched.
It's only good because of James Spader.
And I will admit that it is James Spader is like chewing the scenery every time he is on screen, and I love it.
Uh-oh. Are we losing Noth?
Oh, what happened there? No, we're good.
I think we're losing Noth a bit.
Slideshow
No.
Noth.
Are we fine? Are we fine now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, alright. There we go.
I don't know what
Okay,
happened
let it
there, because... Yeah, I'm hardwired in, and I'm not downloading anything. If something happens, guys, it was Giovanni.
Probably Vudix.
It was Vudix. Vudix has got his little Noth voodoo doll, and he's just fucking with it right now.
He's just like,
So, Noth...
It's still wild to me that you have fucking Maw merch. It doesn't make sense. That's like having fucking what's like a random game that no one plays. It's like you having like a plushie from like Shell Shock 2.
It's like me having a set of cards from Industry Giant 2.
Yeah, like something like Banjo-Kazooie, I understand. Hell, Resident Evil, I understand. Look at Bond's stuff. He's got like cool shit up there. And then fucking this weirdo is like, hey, do you guys want to see my The Maw plushie? That I got at an expo where they were giving out the Gunstringer for free. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It works. You know, if it works, it's not dumb.
That is cool though. I don't think I've ever seen anyone say, "Hey, I've got like the Maw merch."
I wonder
just
why they
thinking,
never
is
made...
this
Oh, sorry.
What?
Is this some sort... Joe keeps moving stuff in his thing. Do we have to, like, point out all the changes at the end in some sort of...
No.
No, it's just Joe's weird OCD kicking in.
He just likes to fiddle with the background a bit.
He's gonna pull out like plushies from Fairy Tale fights soon.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
finish that game.
I haven't played that.
I still wonder why they never made like a hat for the Maw where it's just like the hat is his mouth, you know,
Like the shark
and
hat.
it's just coming down over your head.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about, Bond. There's a streamer, a speedrunner, and his name is literally Shark Hat, and he's a GDQ every year, and without fail, he always shows up wearing that shark hat, and it's like, well, why wouldn't he?
I mean, hey, he's got a brand.
That is a good brand. Also, the worst thing I just realized Bond has in the background, and it's even a video game thing, it's a fucking Rafiki. Who has a Rafiki statue, bro?
Oh, behind the Doomslayer. Yeah.
He's like,
What?
Oh,
Oh my
it's-
god! It's a controller stand!
I've got a Crash Bandicoot one up there where he's got the Uka Uka mask on. I almost said Akuma.
Yep.
Street Fighter.
Lion King. Lion King's amazing.
Oh, come on, Bond.
Yes, Lion King.
Actually,
I love it.
This comes on to something actually. Me and Ams were talking about, like highest grossing movies of like each year.
Yeah.
And we were looking up because we were trying to figure out when The Mummy came out because it definitely would have been one of the top 10, right?
98?
1999!
Yeah, 99.
That's crazy! I was like, I remember having this on VHS and the second one on VHS. I would never have said 99. I would have 100% said like 2003, 2004.
Well,
Oh,
like, you can like kind of like time it or whatever with like Hollywood Rock because he was in the Scorpion King.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The really bad CG.
Yeah, and he did that in around 2002, I think. So,
To answer your question, Noth, The Mummy was
Jet
the...
Li in that?
Was Jet Li in the...
Yeah, was Jet Li in the Scorpion King?
He was in
Lost 5 games.
The Mummy Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
That's what it was. Okay, I knew Jet Li was in like a mummy movie, bro. Do you know what started that as well? It was because we were watching an episode of The Blacklist and there was a guy in it, and I was like, I fucking know who this guy is. I swear, and it's annoying me now. So I went on to Google and I looked it up, and it was the guy who played like the Mejadine guy with the really cool sword that kept protecting Brendan Fraser and the lady.
Yeah.
and it was him, and it's him in the blacklist, and then that's got us on to like when did the Mummy come out, and then we were looking up all the movies. But it's so funny, man, when you go like through the list, like from 2000 onwards, and you can see like the years where like some of the best movies came out and never even made it into the top 10. Like, there's like 6 years in a row where the only movies in the top 10 are Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Transformers, and it's just those movies making over like 900 mil each. And then you get to 2008, 2009, and it's like Avatar, and it's like 3 billion, and it's like, Jesus Christ. 3 billion worldwide profit is crazy work from a movie. And if you like go further on, none of the like Avengers movies or any of those Marvel movies even come close to making what Avatar made. Some of them get to like just over 2 billion, but Avatar's still top dog with like 3 billion.
Didn't they re-release it in theaters? Like it was over 2 billion, and when they re-released it for like the 10th anniversary or something, right before the second one came out.
Oh, did they?
I think they did do that.
They also re-released it when Endgame overtook them on for the Avengers. They're like, oh, fuck that.
So that's petty behavior as well. I love that. They're like, fuck you, we're re-releasing this. Have you ever heard the story of it? Like, or have you ever seen like the James Cameron and his ex-wife broke up, right? And a couple of years after they broke up, at the Oscars, James Cameron was up for Best Movie with Avatar, and his ex-wife was up for Best Movie with The Hurt Locker. And Hurt Locker got it. Yeah, she won, right? And she gets up and walks, and it like just the camera just like cuts to James Cameron, and he's like this, and they walk past each other, and she just goes to get there, and then he goes like that. It's like no hard feelings, no bad blood. And I was like, that's kind of sick, dude. That's awesome. That was like Jeremy Renner's like first like headline movie, wasn't it? Hurt Locker.
It's the first one I can remember him in.
I think he's a good actor, but like,
do you know he makes music?
Yeah,
he has
also
an album.
makes a TV show called like Renner's Imagination or something, where he like builds like stuff for kids.
Oh, I thought we were gonna go in a different direction with that of being like Rob Dyrdek Imaginate, or what was it called? What was the TV show with Rob Dyrdek?
Posh.0.
Oh no, that's ridiculousness. No,
that's ridiculous.
No.
Oh yeah, that was Daniel Tosh, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. That my favorite thing about that though is that people were online saying that ridiculousness was just a shittier Tosh.0, which is impressive because Tosh.0 was already pretty bad. And I guess Rob Dyrdek took that personally and had like some major beef with Daniel Tosh. And Daniel Tosh, who already is like, this show sucks, I'm only doing it because they keep giving me money. He's just like poking fun at Rob Dyrdek because he's like, bro, I don't know why you're mad. This show sucks. I'm not claiming it's good. Stop getting mad at me for collecting a paycheck, you weirdo.
Is Daniel Tosh even still around? Because he was a stand-up comedian, wasn't he?
What's he been up to?
I saw him doing like some kind of video thing on TikTok with his wife.
Oh, okay. Do you know what like era of like comedy that I genuinely like? And I know we've talked about it in the Discord before. You know, like the few years where you had like vehicles for like Dax Shepard and Dean Cook and those guys.
Yeah.
And like Justin Long and stuff.
Yeah, where it was less comedy and more like timed storytelling comedy.
Yeah, so you had like Accepted, Waiting, Employee of the Month,
Brave Wilderness.
Brave Wilderness, like all those like vehicles for those like stand-up comedians and stuff. I fucking love that, and it's really weird because it's like a little time capsule.
Is that
of, like,
the era
3 years?
of like Anchorman as well?
Yeah, it would have been. It was like 2005 or 2004 until like 2007, I want to say.
I was more of a Will Ferrell.
Good luck, Chuck.
Good luck, Chuck.
Good luck, Chuck. I loved all that stuff. All those movies are so much fun to me. The guy from, oh god, what was it called? Balls of Fury? He was in a bunch of movies.
Vaughn?
Oh no, the like fat guy with the curly hair. Do you know who I'm talking? No. Not Jonah Hill. No, he was in Balls of Fury, and he was the ping pong player. And he was in a bunch of those like vehicles as well. I can't remember his name.
Dan Fogler.
Dan Fogler, that's it.
And then Christopher Walken also in that movie.
Christopher Walken? That really old Chinese man is in that movie, who has stayed 90 years of age for 40 years.
Christopher Walken was in Wedding Crashers as well, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, he was. Oh my god, Wedding Crashers is another one of those movies. What is that, Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's the one where they set up the frat house? Isn't that in that era?
Old School?
Old School, yeah. Ooh, Joe's movie... Joe's movie brain's kicked off there.
I remember watching that recently, like a few months ago, Old School.
To answer...
The first line in the movie would not fly anymore.
To answer your questions, Noth, just to quickly go back here a little bit, The Mummy was the 27th highest grossing film in 1999. That's there. You are correct about... You are correct about Avatar. It was passed in 2019, and then it re-released in China in 2021 and retook #1 for Avatar. Daniel Tosh is our competition now. He started a podcast in 2023.
Okay.
Other than that, he's not doing much. And then James Hong is the older...
Yeah, James Hong, that's him!
Older gentleman who's 96 years old and still working. He's part of...
Don't don't say it!
Oh no, I'm so sorry, Mr. Hong!
James Hong's gonna die next month!
He's in Kung Fu Panda 4, which released last year.
Oh, you dumb bastard, missed.
Hold up. There was 4 Kung Fu Panda movies?
Yep.
I think there's also, there's 4 movies and then like half a dozen smaller direct-to-TV things too.
Yeah, I think there was a TV show of it.
I don't think
I can't believe...
he's the Kung Fu Panda though, is he?
Yeah. I can't believe you just killed James Hong.
He's the voice, I think he's Mr. Ping, who I think is the voice of Poe's dad.
I've never watched a Kung Fu Panda movie, by the way, right?
What? They're great!
However, one of the best scenes I have ever seen in any movie ever is in Kung Fu Panda, and it's when that cool tiger guy is like breaking out of the prison, and it is some of the coolest fucking shots I have seen in cinema ever. It is one of the coolest things I've ever done, and I was like, I should probably go and watch these movies now. Like,
that is not what I would have picked for best cinema shot in history, but...
Dude, when they're breaking the bridge and he's jumping up on the bits of rock and all falling, they're all firing arrows and he protects himself onto the... Dude, sickest shit ever. Also, he was totally in the right in that movie, from what I've heard. Like, he was in the right to be, like, pissed and, like, kill all the villagers and stuff.
I feel like...
he hasn't watched it. He hasn't watched Kung Fu Panda. He doesn't know.
No, I know the scene you're talking about. By the way, you're wrong. He was not justified in killing random innocent civilians because he got locked up.
I think he did it.
But no, I feel like this is one of those things that you have to differentiate between animated and live action, because I feel like they're two different beasts in cinema. You are right. That is a great scene. But I've recently been getting recommended scenes from the movie 1917. Came out relatively recently about the First World War.
Yeah.
And so that whole movie is just, we want to make these big sweeping action shots in one take. We want the whole thing to just be one take. Like the camera's following the focus of the scene for like multiple minutes.
They did that with that Netflix show. Did you see that?
Oh, Acceptance or whatever?
I think it's Deliverance.
Oh, the Adam Scott TV show?
Oh, no, maybe not that.
The guy from Step Brothers, the brother in Step Brothers.
That's not what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it's called Severance.
Severance, yes. Yeah. I have not seen Severance.
No. Adolescence, that's what I'm thinking of.
Oh yeah, Adolescence is the one about the English knife murders.
Yeah, the whole show is shot in one continuous shot.
I watched a pretty cool behind the scenes. I haven't watched the show. I've got no interest in the show at all. Doesn't sound like my thing. But I watched a behind the scenes thing of it, and it's like them walking with the camera platforms, and they're following people and stuff. And then there's like 3 big drones with like a click platform on it, and then as he's moving back, he puts it onto the drone, and then the drone moves back, and then it comes down into an area, and a guy takes it while he's in a van. And I was like, okay, that is kind of fucking sick. That's a lot of work to be put into a scene. I like one shots. I'm a sucker for one shots. Stuff like Old Boy and
pulling off something huge like that takes a ton of skill and planning, especially if it's
guy
like
that would drop the camera at the very last minute.
Especially if it's something like big. So like, not to harp on it here, there's one scene in particular that comes to mind.
Harp on, buddy. We got nowhere to be.
I know. I'm not trying to make people think I'm a paid shill for the film 1917.
Yeah, this movie that came out in 2019.
Well, they weren't, but now they are.
There's one scene. I haven't seen the movie in its entirety, so I don't know what leads up to it, but basically this company finds this guy in the woods, and he's like, I need to deliver a message to, such and such commander. They're on the front lines, in the trenches and the bunkers and whatnot, and they're about to like go up over the wall, and he's like, no, you need to call it off. This is a trap. The Germans know, you need to stop. Do not send your men over the wall. And the guy's like, I don't care. We're already here. We're going to go. We're going to do this. And it's just this massive sweeping scene of him navigating like over guys and around guys through the trenches. And then the whistle sounds. Everyone goes up over the wall, including him. And it's just one big scene as there's guys running into the field and getting blown up by mortar shots.
Yeah, I've seen that on like YouTube Shorts or something. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah,
crazy. Because imagine screwing that. Imagine tripping. Imagine being the main character in that scene, and it's like you're halfway through this desperate sprint to survive all the explosions and whatnot, and then you trip. And then
it's like a Battlefield 1 game.
I feel like at that point you have to improvise and just like shake it off like you're stunned and get up and keep sprinting, because there's no resetting that. You can't say, all right, hold it off.
No.
Get some new like fake explosives in the ground.
Yeah, new squibs, everything. Like roll it up again. Let's restart it. Yeah, you would have to just like power through that, and then afterwards decompress, I think.
You better hope Giovanni wasn't the front for that, or he'd take you up back and get you shot.
We're gonna keep coming back to Giovanni. Maybe we'll get lucky and Giovanni will be the one that dies.
No, you can't kill Giovanni. Come on, bro. Stop trying to Death Note fictional characters.
I mean, if you look at it a certain way, he already died because they ended Ash's story, and now we've got new protagonists no one cares about.
Oh, really?
Ash is done. He won the fight against the Elite Four and became the new champion, and then they're like, all right, that's done. We're going to do a new set of protagonists.
Oh, that's weird. I didn't know that.
Ash dead the whole time and in a coma anyway, or something?
Yeah, the Adventure Time theory as well, where Finn is in a coma and Jake is just his little dog that hasn't left his side. I loved I was watching Adventure Time, like binging it while I was like playing video games or whatever, and Ames would like come in and out of the room, and then she was like, I know his voice from something, and I was like, can you guess what it is? And then after like 10 minutes of watching an episode, she was like, is that Marcus Phoenix? And I was like, yeah, it is. It's Marcus Phoenix.
That dude is in everything.
He has such a specific voice though, and I love it. But I also love the fact that he just seems like the nicest dude on the planet. Like, people will come up to him and ask him to do quotes from Adventure Time or Bender or Marcus Phoenix or whatever, and he's like, yeah, of course I will. Do you want me to record it on your phone and you get in beside me? And also, I'm like, yeah, John DiMaggio, you're just cool. You're just a cool celebrity.
Sir, huge fan. Can you say directly into the microphone, they're fucking my tomatoes up?
I'm sorry, they're what? Your mic cut off at the perfect time.
Oh my god. There's a line in Gears 5 that me and my buddies absolutely love. It's I guess it's like if you go into the story, Dom inherited a special strain of tomato Marcus inherited a special strain of tomato seeds that Dom had been breeding and
it's Gears
creating.
4. It's Gears 4.
And then you're fighting through the greenhouse and Marcus just yells, "They're fucking my tomatoes up!"
Yeah. Mine is from Gears 2, I think it is, and it's when Marcus just randomly goes, "Anya, they're using a giant worm!" It's like, what the fuck? That's the best line ever.
Mine from that one is, "There's no use running, I'll just shoot you in your asses!"
My favorite line from that is whenever Ty kills himself.
Rest in peace, Ty, my favorite character.
No, not rest in peace, Ty. Fuck Ty.
My favorite character. I loved him.
Dizzy was the best character in that game. What are you talking about?
I've got some bad news for you, Noth.
What?
Dizzy's not going to be in Gears 6. His voice actor just passed away.
Oh, fuck me, bro. Come on.
You
I
did
reverse
that.
killed somebody.
That's not how that works.
Oh, okay, that's good.
You're safe, you're safe. We didn't kill Dizzy's voice actor. He passed away of old age.
Thank
I think it
goodness.
was Dizzy, whose line is the only one I can remember, and it was from Gears 3 for doing seriously and running that fucking mission over and over on the flying boat thing. And then right at the end, he's always like, "There it is, our little gate. Maybe we can make it." It's like,
Is that's like LCD burned into your brain?
yes. There it is, our little gate.
I had to throw a TV out but about 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, and it was because I was boosting something and I just had AFK'd this thing for hours upon hours upon hours, and I remember I'd finally gotten it and I turned the TV off and it was just the fucking monitor burn was just on the screen of like the HUD and everything, and I was like, well, I can't fucking, it's like a 250-pound fucking monitor, and I was like, bin? I can't fix that.
It's one of the ancient TVs, the rear projection ones.
No, it wasn't an OLED, but whatever was before. I think it was just an LED. Yeah, plasma. It was just a plasma one, like just a shitty plasma one that I had at the time.
Plasma inventory burning.
And
My
it just
OLED got burning as well from playing Destiny too much. And then I got off Destiny finally and played Call of Duty, and I'm like, why does this look like shit? Why is there this black line in the... Oh, fuck, that's the Destiny HUD. Okay.
Yeah, the Destiny HUD burnt over the COD gameplay. Yeah.
I'm like, this looks bad.
That is one of the worst things, especially for guys like us that are playing games for like hours at a time and like, you know, whatever. Is the worst thing that can happen to us is monitor burn now. It's actually depressing when it happens.
I'm a bit worried about that right now myself. I've got it up on the TV right next to me. I've had Black Desert Online auto fishing for me for 4 days straight at this point.
Turn the monitor off.
I do.
Yeah.
I turn it off when I go to sleep.
Okay.
I'm more surprised that you didn't get it when you boosted Battlefield Hardline's kills.
We turned the monitors off when we were going to sleep too for that.
Oh, okay. Because that was rough. That was like 400 hours of just continuous play, basically.
Hardline was not the bad one. Hardline was actually relatively quick, largely just because we could like rent a server on that one. The one that was hell on earth was Bad Company 1 with beans, bullets, bandages.
Yeah, I was gonna go for that, and then I just went, you know what? I've boosted way too much stuff for way too long. I don't care about the server closure. I just don't.
That honestly, in retrospect, I mean, I don't regret getting it done, but in retrospect, I think you made the right call.
Yeah. Because I started going for it, and I did 2 matches, and I went, this game looks ugly as fuck. I don't want to look at it. No, dude. You see, whenever...
It didn't look terrible.
Here's the thing, though, Mist, right? I'm playing competitive shooters 8-10 hours a day. If I'm not in the office, I'm fucking running competitive shooters. Counter-Strike, fucking Overwatch, whatever. Things have to be fast for me, and things have to be... I don't know what the word is, but things just have to be fast, right? And I went and played fucking 2 matches of that Bad Company, and I went, there's no fucking way I can do this.
Well, it's a Battlefield game. There's low TTK.
But that's the thing. Battlefield 1, I couldn't put it down. Battlefield 5 couldn't put it down.
Well, that's because they made it faster. It was a lot slower on the old ones.
Yeah, its TTK was up there. Like, even Battlefield 4, we recently finished Battlefield 4, and it was fast enough.
So, you should have told me that you were going to try and do Bad Company. You may have actually saved us a headache. We completed Bad Company by closing off a server. We completely locked other players out of a server by filling it with dummies. It was myself, Lonsta, and Exotic, and Exotic was using his
LAN center.
He had, I think, upwards of 20 copies all running at the same time. And what we would do is it would take an hour or two at the worst, and we would all get it. He'd like press A on as many controllers as he could, and then we'd search with our consoles, and it just became like, okay, if we can get all the main accounts into a lobby, then that's the home lobby. And then we had to bully people who were playing the game legitimately off the server.
Yeah.
And I just want to say, there were not very many people playing that game pre-shutdown, not even like boosting groups, because only crazy people like myself and my group saw what the requirements were and said, yeah, sure, we'll have that. But there were some truly unhinged people playing that game at shutdown. Some of them are on my my blacklist for boosting because they were such a nuisance. There was one guy, I think it was like Hobo Joe or something like that was his username, and he would not like leave us alone, like to the point where he was actively searching our accounts, like trying to join off our accounts to ruin our boost, even if he wasn't someone we were trying to force off the server. And it got to a point where we worked out a system where it's like, okay, we have a random who either won't get the hint that we're going for achievements, and, you know, some people did. They're like, oh, you guys are achievement boosting. How can I help? You know, like, I've got stuff I want to get done in this game, too. Even if they weren't TA users, right? We've encountered a couple randoms that ended up helping out in the long run. But for people like Hobo Joe, he wouldn't respond to messages. He wouldn't, like, leave. He would actively search us out to crash us. And we're like, bro, what is your problem? We looked at his fucking profile, and so you need 10,000 kills, like 10,002 kills in online for Bad Company 1 for Beans, Bullets, Bandages. This man had 50,000 plus kills across his entire Bad Company 1 career. Legitimately, what are you doing?
Hey,
dude. He hasn't been able to afford a new game since 2008.
It's the only... I looked at his account on both Xbox and he's a TA user to boot. I looked it up. You guys, I'm not joking when I say it is legitimately the only game he had been playing, like, primarily for 6 months.
I gotta respect that. I gotta respect that.
Find another game.
No. Like, Joe, do you remember when we were boosting Battlefield 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
Joe...
No, we looked into his account like 5 months after shutdown. He hasn't played anything else since. It was his game. It was his only game.
He killed himself.
He's alive.
I don't think it went that far, Joe. Jesus.
It's like Bond with Destiny.
I was thinking.
Yeah. Bond was like, I'm a gamer score whore, I'm an achievement hunter, let's go. And then Destiny came out. Like, I'm talking years ago, I was friends with Bond. Like, because he was just one of the other guys, like, leaderboard chasing and stuff. Destiny came out, and then Bond just stagnated gamer score for, like, fucking 3 years. And then... It was like 3 years after that, then he just was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna play a bunch of shit now, and he drops like 800k in a couple of months, and he's like, I'm back to Destiny, baby. I was like, Bond, stop! Fucking sometimes play Destiny, sure, but like, keep leaderboard chasing as well. He's like, nope, just Destiny, bro, just Destiny.
I'm glad Bond likes Destiny. Someone has to.
No, Destiny's great!
Not anymore, I don't.
Destiny's a great game. The lore, the world building, bro.
No, it's not.
I haven't played it since the last Wish.
You only like Destiny because it has a competitive shooter function.
I very
competitive.
I very rarely played it because it was literally just people having Thorn or people using, what was it, Black Spindle, and you were just getting one-tapped all the time, and then the only weapon in the game...
PvP.
Yeah, the only weapon in the game that has dots on it. And they were like, yeah, you can use it in competitive. What the fuck were they thinking? Thorn, it was the only weapon in the game that had dots, and it was a fucking hand cannon!
Yeah.
Who shotting people?
Got its claws in me because they added the Triumph system. I was still achievement hunting, just different ones.
Yeah, no, dude, I really, really, really like Destiny's lore. Like, Queen Marisov, all that stuff with her, all the stuff with the Last Wish, the Cabal, Leviathan, everything about that lore and that world building was beautiful to me. I loved it.
They gave out the 15th Wish, like, last year. Took them, like, 6 years to finally get that 15th Wish out.
And then, Final Shape came out. And, like, I haven't played it, but I read the lore up on it, and I was like, this is fucking great. This is such cool world building. However, they have fucked that game so much that it's a shell of its former self, unfortunately, but I still love the lore. I love the world building in it.
I have to admit, I may have... I'm going to be completely honest. I don't like Destiny at all. It does not do it for me in any way, shape, or form.
That is a crazy take.
I don't know what to tell. It's not like I haven't played it. I played a bunch of the first one, and then I just didn't really care for it at the end of the playthrough. And then I think I tried playing the second one, and it just, no. It's,
Here's the thing with Destiny 2. Destiny and Destiny 2, their first years of both of them were complete shit.
Maybe I was playing in the first year then, I don't know. Because, what was it? Because
both times to figure out.
I bought the collector's edition of Destiny 1. I got super excited. I was like, oh my god, it's the Halo guys finally out on their own, and they're making legally distinct Halo. Legally distinct Halo as an MMO of sorts. And I gotta have it. I gotta play it. I love it. Got my hands on it, and I'm just like, A, this isn't Halo. This feels like Halo at home. And B, I think the number one thing was it's just like, for Destiny 1, when it launched, very, very rough in the state that it was in. They probably should have delayed that a while longer. Because the number one thing that threw me off and really made me dislike it was every bit of lore that you found. Like, I forget how exactly the function of it was, but you'd kill an enemy and it'd unlock it in the codex as like, oh, go read up on what this enemy is and what food he likes for breakfast and whatnot. And I'd go, oh, okay, anyway. Open up the codex. And then you click read, and it opens up, like, Internet Explorer for the 360. And I'm like, what on earth is this nonsense? Yeah, you can't put your own lore in your game? What?
Yeah, the fact that you had to go to the website to read all the lore was kind of annoying.
I think ultimately that's what soured the whole experience for me, was that they couldn't put their own fucking lore in their game. Why are you...
Do you like Dark Souls?
What's that?
Do you like Dark Souls?
I do not like Dark Souls at all.
Yeah, because they're like... You can get fucking YouTubers who have their only content, they've got 1 million subs, and their only content is, here's the lore of each weapon, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, they don't fucking explain that shit in the game.
They do, but you have to read the flavor text on this weapon that you only get from killing boss number 3 every 6 times, and it's like, stop.
What do you mean?
Stop.
Give me the lore, you motherfucker!
Like, I don't even care if it's a book that you have to like collect in the world and whatnot, and then you get to read it. Stop with this like nonsense. Like,
it might be this. It might be that.
These unrelated 12 objects that appear at completely different times in the story and are completely optional to pick up all have flavor text that tie together and tell a connected story. Stop. Just tell me the story.
Just tell me the story, bro.
Don't make me write a fucking PhD thesis in order to get your fucking story.
and that's literally, like, there's guys like VadiVidia who also did a bunch of Destiny lore stuff, who's fucking great. But, like, that's the exact thing. He had to do, like, a 3.5 hour long video of just the Book of Sorrows stuff from Destiny, which was all about, like, the Hive and stuff, and it's like they don't even fully explain this stuff in the game. You have to go to the website and you have to get these books and you have to read that. That's crazy, bro. Just give me the lore, motherfucker.
I feel like to a certain extent devs nowadays feel like they can kind of use the gaming community as a crutch to explain their own game. It's like
they definitely do.
Bro, get out of here. If you're expecting someone else to do your homework, I'm not going to like your game.
Talking about Dark Souls, did you play Wo Long at all?
No.
No? Mm. I played it recently for like a few hours, maybe like 10 hours or so. I got to like chapter 5 or something, but I was mostly like just trying to power level early and like try to exploit stuff. I genuinely think that game is super, super fun, and I would love it way more than any of the Dark Souls stuff I've played or Sekiro or whatever. If you're gonna play one of those games, play Wo Long, because it's pretty easy. But I think the funniest thing they did is the hardest boss in the game is the first boss, and they're like, if you can beat this boss, you can do the rest of the game. I got murdered by that first boss like 20 times before I figured it out.
It's made by Team Ninja, the Ninja Gaiden
folks.
Oh,
okay. That makes sense.
Neo, whatever the name is.
That's interesting.
Did you play Neo Bond?
I played the demo or the beta, whatever.
Oh yeah, they had that beta. That's right.
Yeah, I know.
They made a second one of that, didn't they? So it must have did well enough.
Yeah, they also ported it to the PS5 as like a collection.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I feel like
still not
the
on
guy
Xbox.
from Neo. The guy from Neo, every time I see like somebody playing it or whatever, he always reminds me of the guy from Nier. If you haven't played Nier.
Yeah, they're the same universe.
Neo and Nier are the same universe?
No.
Yeah, that can't be right.
No.
Hang on a second.
Nah. Drakengard and Nier are the same universe.
Thank you.
Misinformation.
That's I'm envisioning buff guy, white hair on the cover, and there is a game for the 360 that has, it's like that guy kind of like this, and there's a logo behind him.
Yeah, that's Nier.
Okay, yeah.
Drakengard was really cool because it had that really cool girl who had a flower in her eye, and I always thought that was such a cool character design. Like, she's a really hot, like assassin ninja lady, but she's just got like an opened flower in her eye. I was like, that doesn't even make sense, but I love it. I never played any of the Drakengard games, you see, but that's such a cool design because it's weird and it's goofy. Give me goofy character designs over cool character designs. Give me like big buff chicks in fucking huge suits of armor with like weird things, and give me like really skinny dudes who are like little ninja guys and like have something cool about them. Like their sword turns into a handgun. I don't know. I just like weird character designs. Big buff guy in armor isn't a character design, and scantily clad lady ninja isn't a character design. They're not character designs. They just aren't.
How dare you accuse Marcus Phoenix of not being a character design?
Look at all of the Gears guys and tell me one of those that's a good character design.
Yes. Those are literally just like Unreal Tournament things.
Yeah, those are just Unreal Tournament buff dudes.
Dom with a beard.
No, they're character designs.
Like, he's got a cowboy hat.
Yeah, that is true. Dizzy does have a cowboy hat. That's kind of sick, though. Their enemy designs, Gears enemy designs, fucking great. Great enemy designs.
Or early Gears, modern Gears.
You just have Locust, and it's like, we're sort of just big buff versions of you, except we're monsters. But then it's like, fucking, the Cantus. Who?
Kate.
Oh, yeah. Is
Kate?
she dead?
No.
No.
Anya's dead.
No.
No, Anya's definitely dead. They go to her grave in Gears 4.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was thinking of the original trilogy. Yeah, no, Anya won the war against the Locusts. She died of old age, I think, right?
Oh, yeah, I think she did.
Or some... How did Anya die?
Gears lore's weird to me because it's kind of just boring.
Yeah. I think Marcus pushed her down the stairs.
So what the fuck are you talking? Marcus pushed Anya down the stairs.
Yeah,
What?
he married to her and just
Give her a little trip.
Yeah.
And then buried her in the garden.
Died. Yeah, she died of old age.
It's like even your soul is staying close to me, Anya.
So, I mean...
Wasn't Anya younger than Marcus? And Marcus didn't look that old. How did she die of old age?
Hang on a second. Well, so...
Maybe old age on
they're using...
that planet is like 44.
Well, I mean, yeah, old age on Sarah is like 50 if you're lucky.
Terra. I almost said Terra. But Terra's just, like, what, Latin for Earth?
Okay, apparently the
Or
Anya...
Holy Terra from Warhammer 40k. Which is just Earth.
Oh, no, now I remember this.
He found out, Bond. He found out it says Marcus pushed her down the stairs.
No, what was it? Because after the war with the Locust, there was a big repopulation effort because humanity was kind of on the brink of not being able to replenish its numbers on Sarah. And I remember because there's the lady chairman in Gears 4 and 5, the one that Marcus hates. Marcus hates her because the fertility treatments that the COG government put out were dangerous and not very effective. Like, it says Anya died from complications due to her fertility treatments. So,
okay.
So, in other words, that's why Marcus hates the chairman.
Went full what?
Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, Handmaid's Tale. No, that's a good... Fuck no, I'll get off on a tangent about that.
So, I mean...
Great show, though.
I mean, I guess you could say she died of old age on Sarah, considering the average lifespan of a human on Sarah. But yeah, no, we'll go ahead and say she died of medical malpractice.
Anya, get the people back to Jacinto!
They're fucking my tomatoes up!
They're fucking my tomatoes up and you need to have a baby! Get over there!
Oh,
yeah, they got a worm, it's impregnating all the women!
It's wild to me, though, that they're remastering the remaster before they bothered remastering 2.
Where the hell is my Marcus Phoenix collection?
Marcus Phoenix collection, yeah.
Where the hell is my Marcus Phoenix collection?
Hold on. I got the answer for this. They want to sell it to PlayStation users 3 times.
So you're saying...
well...
So you're saying after they come out with E-Day, we're going to get the Marcus Phoenix collection, which will have E-Day through 4.
No. Why would you say 4 when it's 5?
Well, because 5 is
after 4.
No, because it isn't. They said Gears is coming to PlayStation, so I would imagine they would just re-release 5, and and that's why it's weird to me that they're remastering the remaster when you could just make a Marcus Phoenix collection.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying they want to sell you Gears 1 again, they want to sell you Gears 2 again, and they want to sell Gears 3 again to all the PlayStation users instead of one collection, which you can only max it out at like $60-$70. Gears Reloaded is $50, and then they're probably...
They're already moving their single games to $80 at the end of the year.
Yeah. My bad. But anyways, yeah, they're going to sell you Gears Reloaded on PlayStation 5 for $50, and they're going to do Gears 2 Reloaded for $50, and they're going to do 3 for $50. And
I don't think they'll do that.
What's the over-under on them releasing these remasters with a stupid name? Like, you know how there's the
Matrix?
Like, you know how they remastered Darksiders, and it was Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition?
Darksiders 1 was like War Master.
Of course! How does he always have it in reach? Yes,
right.
The War Mastered Edition and the Definitive Edition. What are the odds? What are the odds of them calling it Gears of War 1 Remarkestered or something stupid like that?
Gears of War 2 Gears Harder.
Oh God.
Gears of War 3 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you know where that comes from? That
It's a movie.
yeah, it's called
Deuce Gigolo, is it?
No, it's a movie called like Kicking It or something. It's about like dance battles.
Oh yeah.
You're thinking
and
of Deuce Bigelow.
Yeah, but it was the movie that started the Electric Boogaloo because it was Kicking It to Electric Boogaloo, and it was like that became the running joke for my second ones.
That's the thing that people latched onto.
Still annoyed. Yeah. By the way, I know this sounds like a shitty take to have, but it's something that annoys me daily. I would say I think about it once or twice a day. The fucking Fast movies.
Oh, I love them. I love them so much.
Not a single one of those fuckers follows the same naming like category.
Oh,
it's like
the naming.
Who cares?
It's Fast and Furious. And it's The Fast and the Furious 2.
It's Too Fast, Too Furious.
Too Furious, and then it's The Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
Yep, that's the third one, which is also like, technically the fifth one.
Yeah, and then it's like F5.
No, what? It's the 4.
And then it's like the 8th one is The Fate of the Furious.
Yep, because F8, Fate of the Furious.
And it's like you had 10 films. And not one of them followed the same naming category as another one.
Wait, hold on. Did Noth just pronounce films with 2 eyes?
Films?
I didn't mishear him.
Wait, how do you say films?
Oh, I heard it that time.
What?
Films.
Oh, okay, so this is an anti-Irish place. I didn't know. I just didn't know. They're films. How do you say, the words that are written for a song? What do you call those?
Lyrics.
Lyrics, yeah. Lyrics.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's fine. Bond, how do you say that?
Lyrics?
I feel like you pronounce that differently just for the sake of it. How do you really say it?
Lyrics.
Lyrics. Yeah, no, it just sounds like a fake word. Fuck you, Bond.
No, the one. So here's the thing, right? So Fast 8, they called it Fate of the Furious because it's F8.
Yeah.
I saw that movie and I'm like, please, you have the opportunity to do the funniest thing for the 10th movie. And it's like Fast 10, whatever the subtitle is. The subtitle needs to be Fast 10 Your Seatbelts.
I thought you were going to make a fentanyl reference.
No?
What?
Fast
10 your seatbelts.
Fast 10. Yeah, because it's fasten your seatbelts, but it's spelt Fast 10.
No, it's like F10, like fentanyl.
Yeah. With the way that they named those movies, it made.
But they don't follow naming conventions, so it doesn't need to be F10. It's Fast 10, especially
Fast
since
10 your seatbelts might be the greatest thing you've ever said.
And then
I did call the sending a car to space though. I 100% called it.
was just F9
or was that the 9th one?
Yeah, F9 the Fast. What do you mean? Where is that in the fucking... Like, come on, bro.
Noth, you can't... Here's the thing. You can't care about this much. Like, you're gonna hurt yourself.
I genuinely do.
You're gonna hurt yourself if you care this much.
Wait. Why isn't it called Fast and Furious The Fastening?
They're saving that one for the 11th one.
Yeah,
they are making another one. I hope you're aware of that. Like, they're not stopping.
Why is Vin Diesel so loved?
Supposed to be the last one.
Or the one where they fight Godzilla or whatever?
Well, no, because it's part 2 of Fast 10. Because Fast 10
well, you're on weird crossovers that don't make sense. How about the Men in Black crossover with what's the movie with Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum?
21 First Jump Street?
Yes. Yeah, there was supposed to be a Men in Black 21 Jump Street crossover film.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
They're making one, or there is one?
No,
okay.
It got canceled. It was in like leaked documents though when Sony had that big leak.
No, we've been robbed.
Why would you set us up for something great and then would you just rug pulled us on that one joke?
I didn't rug pull us. They canceled it.
I always think of like whenever they made the Fast and Furious movies, like the guy that came into the boardroom at the start, he was like, I got an idea for 3 movies. We're gonna get Vin Diesel, we're gonna get Tyrese whatever, we're gonna get all these people in. It's gonna be great, it's gonna be about cars, it's gonna be really, really fun. Should we do that? And they're like, you know what? Yeah, put the money into that. And then once they realized they were making fucking hundreds of millions off these movies, when it got to like Fast 5, when they were driving Porsches down the sides of skyscrapers with turbo boosters, I have a feeling that the guy walked into the boardroom like with a gold chain, and he just... He was like, yo, I got this fucking idea for a sick Fast movie. We're down the side of a building, fucking asteroids, we go to space, boom, Vin Diesel, Fast 8. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
They went to space in 9?
Bro, I don't care, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about, bro? Have you seen Vin Diesel's like weird love that he gets on like Facebook? He's like the #1 like Facebook mom poster.
I was not aware of that.
He has like 100 million followers, and every time he posts, it's just moms being like, haha, Vin, yeah.
I mean,
he's just like...
He is not unattractive.
He is very unattractive.
What are you talking about? He's a buff guy.
He looks like Mr. Clean.
Some people are into that.
My favorite Fast and Furious lore is that the first movie was about stealing DVD players.
Yeah, and then the 9th one, they sent a car to space. The first one, they were quite literally stealing DVD players.
You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't steal a DVD player. Well, in this movie, we do.
My brother and I, we walked out of the 8th movie, and I turned to him and I said, they're going to space in the next one. And he goes, what do you mean? I was like, because the 8th one was when they were driving hypercars in the Arctic running from a nuclear submarine as it was breaking through the ice. And I'm like, that is objectively, from an objective standpoint, driving amazing. Like Bugattis and Lamborghinis through the Arctic. No, it is amazing. It's great. I love it. It's objectively the craziest thing you can do with a terrestrial vehicle. So the only thing that is left, now that they have done the #1 thing that you can do that's just insane on Earth, is go to space. They're sending a car to space in the next one.
So and does that mean like in the 10th one?
What?
That's why in Fast 10 they had Wonder Woman survive a plane. Falling out of a plane from a runway that was like the size of New Zealand.
I'm in Fast 9, Vin Diesel fought off 20 heavily armed men and then like ripped a concrete ceiling down with a chain just barehanded. They're superheroes.
It's in Vin Diesel's contract. He has to be the cool guy.
All right, let's not conflate Vin Diesel's contract with Mr. I have to win every fight, The Rock.
Oh yeah, somebody told me that recently. That's in his contract.
Yep. That's why. Like, here's the thing. Early on, like 5-10 years ago with the Rock movies, he's always winning. It's like, well, yeah, duh, he's The Rock. He's super strong. And then people noticed, like, he's literally not, like, he's not even losing verbal arguments here. Like,
yeah, he's not breaking a sweat. He's not getting hit properly.
Yeah, and then it leaked that was in his contract, as he can't lose ever. And it's just like, as soon as that leaked out, it's just like, all right. So in other words, it's not even worth seeing any movies that he's in anymore, because you just know he's going to win every single time.
Like, he even won against Earth. Remember San Andreas?
I remember Daddy Daycare.
Yeah, he even won against the Earth.
Was that Daddy Daycare? What was the one? No, that
was Vin Diesel.
The game plan. Look at that! I'm all right.
Oh, the game plan. Pacifier was Vin Diesel. Oh, okay, yeah,
Daddy Daycare was Steve Martin and...
I don't know why, but I'm remembering
Eddie Murphy?
like...
Maybe.
I'm remembering Race to Witch Mountain, where he's the taxi driver with the kids in the backseat of the taxi.
God, that's unlocked a core memory for me. Jesus.
Or Journey to the Center of the Earth too.
But, no, so...
I like the Journey to the Center of the Earth movies. I thought they were dumb fun.
I will give you guys my prediction before we leave the Fast and the Furious topic, and so that way we have something we can come back to in a later episode.
Are they going to drive on Mars?
It did not come true in the 10th movie. They went for a more grounded approach with the 10th movie, where they're like, okay, we saw the internet memes, we sent a car to space, Lamau, anyway. With the 10th movie, they went back and they actually did a throwback to the second or fourth movies, one of those two. And they basically said, hey, you guys remember that scene in one of the first movies where we stole a bank vault by dragging it behind two heavily modified sedans?
Yeah.
They're like, one of the henchmen that was a part of that plan, his dad or something, one of his loved ones died as a consequence of our hero's actions, and so that character was Jason Momoa. And it's like that guy. We're gonna show edited scenes from that first movie that show that Jason Momoa, like they ripped the bank vault out of the building, and then Jason Momoa is standing there like, "Whoa," as like he watches the safe drive away.
He was the son of the dude whose bank vault it was.
Thank you.
It would have been way funnier if they purely CG'd in Jason Momoa into like the fast forward.
That would have been great.
Rotoscoped him in, just
That would have been amazing.
Flashback sequences with Paul Walker.
Oh yeah,
that was weird. I wish that they'd just let Paul rest.
Anytime a company does that, it's such uncanny valley territory that it pulls me out of the film.
It's also kind of icky. It's like, just let them rest. Come on.
Star Wars, they did it a couple of times with General Hux or General Tarth. I can't remember. It was one of the guys.
Moff Tarkin. No.
Moff Tarkin.
No, because no,
that's the female.
No, Moff Tarkin is the one played by
whoever it is. He's a very like gaunt-looking man, but they CG'd him into one of the new Star Wars after he died, and it was like there's no need for you to do that. They also did it with Leia. They also did it with
with
Carrie Fisher or whatever.
Carrie, yeah.
Luke and Mandalorian.
It was Moff Tarkin because
does it?
Moff Tarkin was originally played by Peter Cushing, but he passed away.
Peter Cushing, yeah. Very, very gaunt-looking man. He's got a very specific look to him.
Yeah, and then wasn't it Fast 9? They ended with Paul's car pulling up outside the house, but didn't show him because,
They did because, and here's the thing, Bond, how you said how Fast 11 is supposed to be the last one. No, it's not. Not even remotely close. Like, they said Fast 7 was going to be the last one because that was basically Vin Diesel is like the lead creative director for these movies, and he said that
is he?
Yeah. He's the one. I think he's the one who funded the first movie just because he liked the idea, but he said that basically Fast 6 happened and then Paul died, and he didn't want to make another one because he was like best friends with Paul Walker in real life. He loved that guy, and
Paul Walker did a Ryan Dunn.
It was unfortunate.
I mean,
both Paul Walker and Ryan Dunn were unfortunate.
Midway through recording 7.
Well, didn't one of them do that? Yeah, but didn't one of them do it and it was like, yeah, you fucking deserve to die, bro? Because like, wasn't it like he was drunk as fuck and like driving at like 200 miles an hour?
Paul Walker was the passenger.
Well, then it must have been Ryan Dunn then that was like...
Ryan Dunn was driving at like 2 in the morning, like just inebriated as shit.
Yeah, and then crashed a fucking supercar into like a tree?
Yeah.
Paul Walker was in some dangerous Porsche, but he wasn't actually driving it, which is like even sadder in my opinion. Surely Paul Walker would have wanted to have gone driving the fucking car.
That's crazy. I thought they were both driving.
Yeah, let's have some other schmo drive a sports car instead of the guy that does it in movies.
Oh, I love the term schmo. I'm going to start calling people that.
But no, so, what was it? He, at first, I think he said he wanted to just outright not make 7, because he's like, I can't make these movies without my co-lead, my best friend, so, but eventually it's just like, finish it and make it like a farewell to him and his character, and I'm, you know what, I'm man enough to admit it, I cried like a baby at the end of 7. That was a beautiful, touching send-off for Paul Walker, both the character and the actor. Like, you could tell that Vin Diesel was fucking heartbroken, and I think
was that the Wiz Khalifa scene where they, like, drive away?
The cars are going like that. Yeah.
That's a pretty good shot. That's a pretty good shot.
That was a
he's in a white car instead of his normal car. That he's like, an angel
okay.
That was a phenomenal send-off. Well done. I greatly enjoyed that send-off. Not really. I was sad as shit.
Yeah, but then CG and them in, they fucked it, like, you know what I mean?
Well, so here's the thing. Paul's brother is the physical stand-in for any time they CG in Paul. They basically just CG Paul's face onto his brother's body, which I feel like if his his brother is someone who would have also known him best, and I feel like if his brother's like, yeah, Paul would have done this, then that's fine, you know?
It also doesn't take that much CG, because he looks really fucking similar.
Yeah, they're like nearly identical, but...
Hey, did you know Paul Walker was in a movie where he's dating Denise Richards, and an evil genius kidnaps him and turns him into a T-Rex? That's a real movie that Paul Walker's in.
Are you looking...
It's called Tommy and the T-Rex, by the way. It's called Tommy and the T-Rex. It is wild. And at one stage, the T-Rex, Paul Walker, tries to get in contact with Denise Richards, and it shows the T-Rex looking at a payphone, and then it shows you a close-up of the payphone, and a little T-Rex arm comes up out of the bottom of the screen and grabs the payphone. That's a scene that happens.
You can tell that this was before Paul Walker had a like full-blown acting career, because the poster for Tammy and the T-Rex does not even list him in like the big credits. Like it's Terry Kaiser, Denise Richards, and John Franklin. Those are the only three names on the poster. Paul Walker
oh my god,
doesn't even have his name. So you can tell it's just like, yeah, sure, let's get this guy. He's going to be a T-Rex for most of the movie anyway.
Yeah. Evil genius steals his brain and puts him in a T-Rex.
But no, so after 7 happened, Vin Diesel basically said, I'm done, there's no more Fast and the Furious, we said goodbye to Paul, no more. But here's the thing. The studio, I think it's Universal, owns the rights to Fast and Furious, not Vin Diesel, which means...
Vin Diesel owns Riddick, right?
Yeah. He owns Riddick, he doesn't own Fast and the Furious, which there's a new Riddick movie coming out, cool. too. But the studio basically said, Vin, you know, if you want to walk away, that's fine. We're okay with that. We are going to make more movies, though. So you can either...
well, that's what I meant.
You can either stay on as the creative lead and the director and lead star and keep making money and, you know, control where this story goes, or you can walk away and we're just going to do it without you. And so he opted to... continue making them.
I don't think he's starring in it anymore, though, is he? He's just sticking on as, like, the director.
He's 100% the lead character.
I thought they were writing him out... I thought he was writing himself out in 11. And then he was just going to let, like, the next generation take over and move...
Oh, God, the next generation is John Cena. Please, no.
He's dead! They just fucking killed him! Oh, mind you, they killed Gal.
No one ever dies. They killed Han in 3, and he came back 3 movies later.
That was the most ridiculous fucking explanation for Han dying.
Surprise! Jason Statham actually pulled Han from his car before it exploded.
I feel like the two of you know too much about the Fast and Furious movies, by the way.
It is...
I haven't seen one since like 7.
It's on the Vin Diesel and Rock beef. Two meatheads that are like, we can't lose. What happens when you put two people that refuse to lose in the same scene?
It's not even that they can't lose. They legitimately hate each other's guts.
But they're bringing it back in the next one somehow.
Yeah, because they offered both of the actors an assload of money.
I always think...
It's like, I hate this guy. Would you tolerate him on set for like a couple months for $100 million? Yes, but I still hate him.
This is like, I always think it's funny whenever you find out that two actors like genuinely dislike each other. But one of my favorite like things of that like is, did you ever watch Game of Thrones?
No, unfortunately.
Right. Do you know the guy that plays Bronn in Game of Thrones, who was Tyrion's like bodyguard?
Yes.
Okay, well the guy that played
him
Bronn
and Cersei
was married to Cersei in real life, and apparently one of them cheated on the other during the marriage, and I don't know which one it was because I don't think it's been disclosed. But the two of them genuinely fucking hate each other. Right? Like, I mean, it's not even like a bit, or it's not even like we can be okay. They genuinely dislike each other.
Not even professionalism.
So, there is only one scene in all 8 seasons or 9 seasons of Game of Thrones where they are on screen at the same time. And it's when Bronn is standing at a door and Cersei comes out of the doorway. But if you watch that scene, Bronn looks at her and she walks past him with her head down. She doesn't even make eye contact with him, and she just goes like that and walks past him and walks on. And you can tell the tension on that scene. And it's crazy that they only have one shared scene in the entirety of Game of Thrones, and it's her, like, ignoring him.
Actually, now that I think about it, it is weird that when Jon Snow brings the White Walker to King's Landing to show them the threat is real, it is
the
weird
Dragon's Nest.
It is weird that Tyrion is at the Dragon's Nest without his bodyguard.
Yeah, it's like...
Cersei's sitting 6 feet away from Tyrion, and Bronn is nowhere to be seen.
It's such, like, whenever you realize it, because literally everyone in that show shares a scene with everyone in that show at least a couple of times. Them two, it's just one, and it's her ignoring him. It's fucking great.
Isn't
I
it,
like Lena Headey. I think she's cool.
She did a great job.
The X-Files hate each other as well.
Who?
David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson.
Gillian Anderson? No way.
I read something about that, yeah.
What? But they had such good chemistry and stuff.
That's good acting if it's true.
Oh, that's great. David Duchovny, didn't he, like... Because you think about, like, TV stars from, like, the 90s and stuff, right? Who were in, like, syndicated TV shows, like the X-Files and stuff like that. David Duchovny, didn't he, after X-Files, not really do much, and then did, like, a few, like, movies, like Evolution, and then didn't he do Californication or something?
Yeah, he was like, I'm going to do a show where I just go around fucking people.
Yeah, it's just literally him doing drugs and having sex with a load of people. That's it. And it's got, like, a bunch of seasons.
Apparently the X-Files lead actor and actress, all that they've ever said is that they sometimes got irritated with each other after having to spend 16 hours together practically every day, so I can see that. I can definitely see that.
I think the X-Files is, like, the perfect TV show. Like, villain of the week, you know, thing. Like, I thought that was fucking great.
I never got into it.
I like bonus per episode of the week type shit.
Yeah, I like episode of the week or villain of the week stuff. I think it's why I like that show iZombie so much, because it was like thing of the week that we have to do, but also there's just a giant overarching story on it.
Is that the one that had Raul Coley in it, one of the actors? I only
He
know
was
him
fucking
because
great.
I only know him because he interacted with Funhouse.
Rooster
One of the
Teeth, yeah.
He's the star of Housemarque's next game, isn't he? The Returnal people?
He is, yeah. He's the main person in it. He also... God, he was in something before that as well, like some video game company made a game, but he's in it. And I remember like hearing his voice and I was like, oh fuck, that's Rahul Kohli. I think he's great. He's a great actor.
Oh, speaking of actors from shows and games, Joe, did you ever play Star Wars Battlefront 2?
Which one?
The second one?
Which one?
The Xbox One version with the, like, campaign.
No. No.
With the campaign, the main lead is Shiva from the League, and all I could think playing that game was that song.
Oh god.
Yeah. Playing through the whole campaign.
Hey, Noth, Raul Coley is the voice of Faz Chutani from Gears 5. As well as a voice in Rage 2, he's a character in Fortnite, a voice in Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun, and a voice in the new version of Modern Warfare 3.
Bolt Gun is the thing I was thinking of. Whoa!
Cat! Alright.
Oh my god!
We're stopping whatever we were talking about. There's a cat on screen.
Cat segment, let's go!
Oh my
the coolest
goodness.
colored cat ever.
I didn't know we were getting a second special guest.
Curly Park Boy, that's one fucking nice kitty.
What's its name? What's its name?
Aloy.
Aloy, of course. Oh. Is she like a teenager cat? She doesn't look like big.
She's coming up on 4, I think.
Yeah, okay. That is a cute goddamn cat.
Adorable.
Man, now I just want to play with a cat.
So, oh my god! Holy cow. Oh!
Oh my goodness. Aloy, I love you and I will fight a war for you.
Not to be dramatic, but I would die for the animal.
I will die for Aloy. If the Hive are coming here, I'm killing them before they get to Aloy.
Oh my god, what an adorable cat.
Did you play any of the fucking Warhammer games? Like anybody? You play any of the Warhammer games?
I completed Bolt Gun.
Yeah, I also completed Bolt Gun.
No, is that
Especially
your
1 and 2.
only? Is that your only fucking like entrance into like Warhammer video games?
I played a little bit of the Games for Windows Live one.
Oh yeah, I played that Dawn of War 2.
Oh god, yeah. My one dislike about Warhammer, and I know it's because of the board game, I understand that, but it's every fucking game is an RTS, every one of them. And then you
Space
get like
Marine?
outliers. No, but this is what I'm saying. Like then you get outliers like Space Marine, Bolt Gun, Necromunda, what's that other one? Warhammer 40,000 War or something? Grim?
Oh wait, no, 40k.
Yeah, I even forgot about Vermintides, but that's not 40k.
That's not 40K.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's Warhammer Fantasy.
But then you look at the other games, and it's like here's 75 Warhammer games, all RTSs.
It's largely because of the
$10 for the license.
what's
for that?
what's the Left 4 Dead?
Yeah.
What's the Left 4 Dead style one that's on Game Pass?
Vermintide.
forgot.
Vermintide is...
Not Vermintide. There's one that's 40k.
Oh yeah, that's the one I was talking about. It's Grim or no, Darktide.
Darktide. Thank you. Yep. No, I've played a tiny amount of Darktide just because, like, in my friend group, I am like just about everyone is into 40k, and of the people that are into 40k, I am the one who knows the least, which means they're constantly trying to get me to spend hundreds of dollars on plastic figures, and it's like, guys, I have already picked my poison. It's video games.
Dude, inject 40k lore into my veins and let me sleep, baby, because that is my probably my favorite thing is 40k lore.
Look at this. There we go. For once, I get to pull a Joe.
Oh.
But no, I played a little bit of Space Marine 1, because that was back during the time where my buddies were like, oh, we all just got this game, you gotta get it too.
Yeah.
I'm at the bottom of this stack.
I'm working my way through the campaign as for Space Marine 2 as long as two of my other buddies have, time in their day. But then, what was the other one? What's the like top-down Diablo style one that I've played?
Chaos Bane.
Not Chaos Bane.
Kill Team.
Not Kill Team.
arcade one?
Warhammer 40k.
Warhammer 40k. Don't tell me Inquisitor.
Yes,
Martyr.
Inquisitor Martyr. I've played the crap out of Inquisitor Martyr.
You know what? I forgot about Inquisitor Martyr, and I will give it, actually, I think that might be one of my favorite ones. Chaos Bane was fucking great. Give me more Diablo clone 40k stuff, and I'll be happy.
Give me more 40k stuff that isn't in RTS, please.
Yeah, just like...
Give me a match 3. Give me a match 3.
Give me a fucking Gems of War.
I feel like they could get away with a Destiny clone in the Warhammer universe with all the...
They 100% could.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Design your own guardsman.
Yeah.
Design your own guardsman. You can choose. It's like, I'm a guardsman from Terra, a guardsman from Cadia, a guardsman from
Whoa. Come on, bro.
Hey, Cadia stands.
Cadia stands. See, you do no cool stuff. I'll give you that one. If it's not Magic the Gathering, then I'm glad you're talking, because I fucking hate Magic the Gathering.
What do you mean?
Such a
played
nerd,
Magic the
bro.
Gathering once, and I'm never going to play it again.
Why?
I was playing, it was on 360, I think it was like the first game that came out.
That explains it, yep.
And my friend was like, oh, I'll show you this game, you should play it. I'm like, okay. I get on there, he invites me to a game, he destroys me in one turn with whatever bullshit deck he has, and I'm like, well, fuck this game, I'm installing this and I'm out. Okay,
so here's the thing, right? That I will tell you right off the bat, that is a terrible introduction to MTG. The old 360 games for it were very unbalanced that way, where if you had someone who had spent 200 hours in the game, they have every card in the game, because it's one of those ones where it's like, we've given you 60 to 80 cards to build a deck with, and they're all kind of just okay. But if you spend, 20 hours on the campaign and you beat the boss, we'll give you the really good cards. So
yeah, that's kind of like the introductions to TCGs. Like when your friends play and you don't, is that they show you all this cool shit that their stuff can do, and you just sit there like an asshole.
What you need to do?
Look what I can do.
What you need to do
thanks for
is...
inviting me over for Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, what's that? You've got Exodia? Oh, fuck me, I guess.
No turn 1 Exodias in this household.
I still remember there was a really funny speedrunner doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Speedrun, and it was... Because I think the world record for the speedrun is like 7.5 hours or something, because it is long.
Which one? Forbidden Memories?
I can't remember, dude. But I remember watching a clip of he was on pace for world record and his PB, and so he had all of Exodia, the Forbidden One's cards in his hand. But whenever way the dice flipped, the enemy got to go first, and they had all of Exodia's cards as well. So it just ended his run completely, and he was like, "What the fuck am I meant to do, bro?"
That's
like,
literally a coin flip.
Yeah, like 6.5 hours in, he's like, I've got all of the Exodia's parts, and then nope, the enemy had them as well. You're fucked. But it's crazy that there's just cards that are like, oh, I end the game. What do you mean?
There's stuff like that in Magic too, but luckily those are either banned or nobody likes them.
It'd be like getting a nuke in a care package in Call of Duty.
What you need to do, Bond, is you need to find like an in-person group that plays Magic that is like
that
beginner
way too outsidey.
That's like not good.
No, it's not an outside thing. It's you go somewhere else to go inside.
But that still means social interaction.
I was gonna say that sounds like people.
What do you think this is?
You have a cool deck box to show them that's coming soon.
But Bonds like me, though. Bonds like me. If I have to go somewhere, I will, but I'm not going to fucking go out of my way to organize something and do it. Like, or I'll just 100% of the time, or well, 99% of the time, I'll be like, yeah, I'll definitely go, guys. I'll definitely go. And then the day of, they'll be like, where are you, bro? Are you here? And I'll be like, oh, no, I'm not.
You better not pull that when we come to visit you.
Yeah, you'll come visit and you'll be like, Noth, are we going to meet? And I'll be like, yeah, of course. And then day of, where are you, buddy? We're here in the bar. I'll be like, oh, sleepy.
Ems shows up to the pub and is like, sorry, Noth couldn't make it. He was asleep.
Yeah. What the fuck was that? Are you showing me your Chinese takeout?
No, it's a deck box.
And it's made to look like a Chinese takeout box. And like when you open it up, it says thank you inside.
That's great. I love that.
What is that box for?
It's for storing Magic cards or Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh,
yeah, see?
Dude. I always think I'm a nerd, and then every time I come on to this fucking show, like I genuinely am like, oh, I'm the least nerdy here. I like collecting stuff as the next person, but like I even collect bee and puppy cat stuff. Love Bee and Puppy Cat. I'm still annoyed that none of you guys have watched Bee and Puppy Cat.
This is the second time in like 2 years I've heard of it. Both were you.
Flex game.
Stop, Joe! Stop pulling out fucking $700 games every time we're doing this. All right?
There's one right here too.
Pull out random games. Is that what we're doing?
Oh, you guys are lucky. My box is over there somewhere.
I was going to say you guys are all so lucky that it's stored back there behind the green screen, because I was going to pull out my own copy of Sakura Flamingo Archives that I now own.
By the way, Bond, I just saw what you pulled out there. That game annoyed me so fucking much. Do you want to know why? There was an achievement for collecting like 1,000 collectibles in that game, like Crackdown. There is no fucking map that you can like look at them up or whatever, right? So I had to get this map that a guy made from like 2005, right? And it's just one big huge map that you have to zoom in on, and he's put little green dots everywhere in the map. They're not interactable or anything. It's just like in this general area. I had to save that photo.
Yep.
Whenever I was playing the game, I had to open it in MS Paint, and then every time I got one, I would cross it off.
That's
it got
exactly
to the point,
what I'm doing.
Dude, I was at like 994, and I had everything crossed off.
Oh, you fucked.
I had to spend another 20 hours.
I got halfway through the collectibles, a game crashed, and that was the time I found out it doesn't autosave after you pick any of them up.
legitimately would have stopped playing the game.
Yeah, that would have pissed me off. I wouldn't have went back.
Yeah, no, that'd kill it for me.
That's happened to me a couple of times in video games where like it's been like blah blah blah, and then I forgot to save and died or something, and then my save was like 4 hours ago, and I've just went eject back in the case. I'm not doing that again. I'm not.
It makes it back to the case and not frisbeed out the window.
Well, bro, there has been times where I've genuinely went fuck that and then just smashed the disc. Like there is genuinely times that it's annoyed me. That's why I'm so glad that EDF 2025 autosaves.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say is so cheap.
No, because EDF EDF 2017 doesn't. Yeah, I'm just waiting. Man, I've spent 103 hours on EDF 2025 so far. I am 13% of the way through all the completions.
Yeah, that sounds... It's an EDF game.
You have to do all 93 missions 20 times each.
Yeah.
On every difficulty, with every hero class. It is wild.
That sounds about right.
Is it? I think we just found out why Noth has like 4,000 copies of Anarchy Reigns. He just breaks it every time he plays it.
Well, no. Because I like one-shot that game, and this is really weird, right? I had a couple of friends back in the day whenever I first got Anarchy Reigns, so I think it was 2013 or 2012, and we loved Platinum games, but we found out that Anarchy Reigns, even though it was like a story game, it had a versus mode in it. So my first memory of it is we stuck it on, and for like 10 hours we were just drinking beers and doing the versus mode in it and beating the shit out of it. We were like, this is the best game ever. So by the time I actually went to the game, I already knew like the counters, I already knew how to, so I just fucking went straight through the game. People hate that game, like with a passion. They're like, it's Platinum's worst game. I think it was great. I think it was really fun. It's just big Gears of War guys punching each other. Like it's it's like Power Stone. Do you remember Power Stone?
On the Dreamcast, I've only ever heard it mentioned. It was before my time, unfortunately.
It was like Power Stone, but third person, just going around just beating people up. It was great. I loved it.
I wasn't allowed a Dreamcast.
I still have a couple of Dreamcasts still in box in the attic at my mom's house.
Lucky. I was like, Sonic Adventure. Come out Dreamcast. And Mom was like, no.
Oh, dude, the Sonic Mario Party game. What the fuck was it called?
Mario and Sonic at the Olympics?
Sonic Shuffle. For the Dreamcast. It was great because if you had the little VMU in your controller at the time, it had like your cards and stuff on it, and you could like click through the cards on the VMU. I love the Dreamcast. I died way too early, but it's because they literally got hacked. They got the console hacked day one it came out, because all you had to do was use like another disc. You didn't have to chip it or anything like the PlayStation. It was just a disc that you could use, and you could run copied discs after that.
Do you know? It sucks too, because we were robbed of the ability to use Dreamcast discs on the original Xbox, because Sega, what was it? That like Dreamcast was a huge economic failure for them. They were trying anything to recover the money that they spent on it, and they wanted to sell, because that was around the time Microsoft was trying to enter the console world. And they wanted to sell... Microsoft was trying to enter the console world. And they shopped around to Microsoft. They're like, do you guys want to buy the gaming division of Sega? Like, everything. And Microsoft said no. And then the president the president of Sega even tried to enter into some kind of business deal with Microsoft that would allow... Dreamcast games to play on the original Xbox. That way they could continue putting out games.
Yeah. And
people just be like, I don't have a Dreamcast, but I can play it on my Xbox. And Microsoft, again, said no.
Can you imagine, like, Xbox had the chance to have fucking Sonic the goddamn Hedgehog as their mascot, and they said, nah.
It would have been crazy.
Yeah, that's true. Like, they would have had, like...
They're like... They just made Master Chief and Marcus, and then they bought Crash and Spyro, and...
Yeah, wasn't Banjo...
basement.
Wasn't Banjo a fucking, like, figurehead for Xbox for a while?
He was, right after they acquired Rare.
Rare was who they acquired, yeah, okay. Do they still own Rare, or did Rare?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Sea of
Sea of
Thieves.
Thieves.
Oh, Sea of Thieves. Yeah, of course.
And what's that other game they're making? Everwild that we've never seen.
We
That's
we saw
apparently rebooted,
like a
twice.
2-minute cinematic cutscene like 6 years ago.
I gotta pee. I'll be back in a second, boys.
We saw a 6-minute
Twice for us.
we saw a pre-rendered cutscene 6 years ago, and it took 2 minutes. It's still happening. It's still happening. We don't know what it is.
Isn't the rumor is it's been rebooted since then anyway, so that trailer's kind of irrelevant.
I have no idea.
I think it's been rebooted because the creative director left, and the new one has a quote-unquote new vision for it.
Uh-oh.
So
I feel sorry for Red, man. They got fucking... They got put in the Connect mines. They came out, and then you just got thrown right into the live service mines. It's like, fuck. Can't you just let them make Banjo 3?
Look, the Rare that we knew is dead, and it's
True.
like it. All
It's just a name.
the guys from Rare that made Banjo and made it good, they're all making Ukulele now.
Yeah, they're Playtonic.
Ukulele.
And
Yeah,
even then,
that's Rare.
They kind of fucking stopped making games and just publishing random indie shit now.
Yep.
Although they're doing a re ukulele whatever. Fucking
They are. Yeah, they're remastering Ukulele for some reason.
I played
it's
that.
more than just like a quick port though. They're actually like fixing a shitload of stuff that people complained about and like changing things.
Or like Lucky.
That's what I was gonna say, because I don't think I've played Ukulele, but I played like all the versions of that.
Super Lucky's Tale.
Super Lucky's Tale, yeah.
All of them, even the Oculus VR one. That was the first one.
Well, no, the ones I could get achievements in.
Oh, okay.
I actually
I
didn't.
can't do the cat fight at the end, like the final boss cat fight. We're on the dance floor in Super Lucky's Tale.
Oh, you're not allowed to get hit?
Yeah, where you can't get hit during the boss fight, and it's just like
Just get good.
no,
Yeah,
'cause-
get good.
No, they're I tried for hours to get past it, and it's just
Dude, I recently went back. I think it was last summer. I went back to Crackdown 1 because I had like 940 gamer score in it or something. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll sit down and watch all of Ozark, and I'll just do the rest of these achievements. I fucking forgot how stupid those DLC achievements were for winning every race with every vehicle. And the like guide for it is actually super cool, where it's like just get a supercar from the agency and then park it at the start line and then start it and then get out of that and then get into your supercar. Great thing. But you still have to do like 50 fucking races because of that. And that's wild.
Co-op in that game. Whatever. I can't remember what the fuck co-op is. I just remember I need to do it.
Oh, there's an achievement for doing like a stockpile mission.
yep.
That's it for co-op. But dude, I had to one of my last achievements was also the collectibles, the orbs. Thank fuck at this stage in 2024. Orb. It's a GDQ reference. You wouldn't get it. Thank fuck in 2024 a guy had an interactive map. And like
Wow.
he had photos of where they were, and then also a little YouTube video and like an unlisted like thing that he had where you could watch like a little 10-second video of exactly where the orb was great. Spent like 20 hours maybe just doing it. Watched like 20 episodes of Ozark. It was great. It was fun.
I made
But then
similar guide for Crackdown 3. With the
I
orbs.
still
It wasn't
haven't
an
played-
interactive map, but
Haven't played Crackdown 3 either.
I've played Wrecking
map
Zone.
that
I've
the-
completed it.
Wreckage was a train wreck.
Yeah.
You know, the shitty add-on mode that they sold as a separate game somehow.
The PvP game.
It was sold as a separate game. I thought you had to buy Crackdown 3 to get it.
No,
Yeah, it came with Crackdown 3.
if you buy Crackdown 3, you get Crackdown 3, but Wrecking Zone, which should have just been the PvP mode in Crackdown 3, was a separate game for some reason.
It
Like
was a separate game for like the first 2 years, I think.
And then they bundled it together.
And then they bundled it together, but at
Yeah.
the start it was like $7 or something stupid, and it was like,
I think
why?
If you
I think when
put
you
the
bought
if you
Crackdown
put
3, you got Wrecking Zone though.
Yeah,
If-
I think Bond's right. I think if you bought Crackdown 3, you got Rack and Zone, but you could buy
could buy
Rack
it.
and Zone by itself.
yeah.
Which
That's
was,
how it
which
that's
was,
how it works.
Which was
If
a
you put
very
the-
weird.
If you put the disc in, it installed both of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was a.
It doesn't say on here, so...
Yeah, it must be because then it must have been after a year or two you got it. Then
It sucks that Crackdown has never really gotten attention. Like, I feel like...
I love those games.
Yeah, they're fun.
Mechanically, it's sound. The
They're
gameplay...
superhero games.
We paid for a Halo 3 beta, and we got pleasantly surprised with a good game.
That's what I'm saying, though, is it's like no one bought Crackdown 1 because they wanted to play Crackdown 1. They wanted to play the Halo 3 beta, right? Crackdown 1 was literally just a vehicle for the Halo 3 beta. Crackdown 2... arguably got the most attention out of the whole trilogy, and then
it's the worst of the trilogy.
And it's the worst of the trilogy, and then 3 came out, and 3 was just kind of an afterthought. What they didn't really know what they were even doing, as evidenced by the fact that
one again.
They shipped it as 2 separate games for some reason. That what?
Do you remember what Capcom did with Dragon's Dogma?
You're gonna have to specify.
If you bought Dragon's Dogma on release, right?
Yeah.
It came with an insert.
Not that one, Joe.
Not that one, the 360 one.
Oh, okay.
It came with an insert.
All the way over there.
On the insert was the Resident Evil 6 beta, right? The demo, and they said whenever Resident Evil 6 comes out, you can get the beta of it. But what people didn't realize was it was something like you still needed the disc to do it, or still needed, even if you had the code or something. But a lot of people sold their discs, but kept the code. But then whenever the Resident Evil 6 beta came out, or the demo came out, they couldn't play it, so they had to go and rebuy a fucking Dragon's Dogma game.
Dragon's Dogma also, they developed it in a way where they couldn't add the DLC on, they claim.
Is that why they re-released
so when Dark
it?
Arisen, that's when Dark Arisen came out, you couldn't buy the DLC for your standard one. You had to buy the new version of the game.
Because they re-released the first game, I think. Even on the 360, they re-released it. And then it got another re-release through Dark Arisen.
I think it has, achievement-wise, I think it has DLC achievements, doesn't it? So if you have the game, you then have to buy the game again to get the DLC.
Yeah. It was a great game, though.
Yeah, it was.
It was a fun game. The idea for the boss, the Ur Dragon thing, was fucking insane, though. That they had to, find workarounds to it. There was an achievement for killing the Ur Dragon, but it was a secret raid boss in the first town that you spawn in. You have to go to the beach and enter a little cave, and you fight the Ur Dragon, which on your server, everybody can do damage to it over the course of a week. But the achievement was for killing it, and the only time you get the achievement was the killing blow.
Oh, that's so shitty.
And it's a fucking huge raid boss, right? But what people ended up doing and finding out was you could just play offline as soon as you got into it. And then if you fought it, it would have significantly less health, significantly less, but it would still take you 4 hours to fight it.
Better than trying to roll the dice against however many people.
I had to do it that way, and it was fucking rough. It was bringing me back to really early Guild Wars days, World of Warcraft days, fighting a raid boss. It was insane. Well, great game though. Great game.
Speaking of crossover stuff, do you remember the weapon skins for Gears Ultimate Edition with the Deluxe Edition or whatever it was, but you could buy them separately? And then when they first came out, it said this will work with Gears of War Ultimate Edition and Gears of War 4, which wasn't out yet. And when Gears of War 4 came out, those skins didn't work with it. I feel like that's fucking false advertising.
The weapon skins thing in Gears, because they started it in Gears 3?
Yep.
I kind of liked it, because it was there was even some skins in it that were made by fans of the Gears games. And if you got the skin unlocked or whatever, it would say made by whoever. And there was a couple of YouTubers who have skins on it, content creators that had skins in it, which was kind of cool.
Gears 3 is the game with the microtransactions that broke me of FOMO. After Gears 3 came out, I didn't have FOMO anymore when it came to video games. Cause
you didn't have FOMO anymore, what?
I didn't have FOMO anymore when it came to video games after Gears 3, because what happened was... before Gears 3, I was big into Call of Duty and whatnot, and so they'd release a new one. I'd spend weeks grinding for skins and whatnot on Call of Duty. Anytime there was a premium skin, I'd buy it because I had to have everything. And then Gears 3 came out, And on launch, they had like a launch bundle that you could buy for $80. That was just the skins. It wasn't even the game. It was all the launch day skins that were premium skins. And I bought that like a fucking idiot.
You probably deserved it.
I probably did, yes.
I mean, you probably got quite a lot of skins back then. These days, $80 will get you like 4.
Yeah. I mean, I got like 30 or 40 skins for it.
Yeah.
Funny enough, we actually, a friend of mine didn't know what I think it was like the liquid green Xbox liquid metal skin in Gears 3. He didn't know that was a thing. And so me and a couple of my other buddies made up an elaborate lie that in order to get that skin, you had to go to a Jack in the Box, which is a fast food chain, and there isn't one in my state. The closest one is like a 5-hour drive south, or it was at the time, and but they're like, oh yeah, my dad had to go on a trip down there, and I asked him to stop by Jack in the Box and get me a code. It comes with a specific meal. No joke, my buddy was literally like, all right, guys, I'm going this weekend. Like,
You're what?
He's like, I'm going this weekend. I'm driving to Jack in the Box. And we're like, please don't. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Bro, you're that asshole kid in school that spread rumors on the playground of Super Mario 64. Did you know you can play as Luigi, but you have to jump behind the lava waterfall, but you have to do it? Like, yeah, I hated those kids in school.
Mew's under the truck?
Mew's under the truck? Oh my god, bro. Didn't they add Mew under that truck in like a release?
Nope.
I think there's a hack or a glitch to get missing no under there or something, isn't there?
Oh, that's probably what it is. Did you missing no in your game?
No.
I always thought my favorite thing, and it was a lie, it was Nintendo being like, if you get missing no, it can crash your save, don't do it, blah blah. It wouldn't.
It did.
It can't.
It did to me.
It never, not in the hundreds of kids that I was at school with, did that ever happen to anyone. I always just thought that was a big lie.
I did it on my red version back in the day, just to, like, I had a buddy of mine show me, and I was like, oh, this is so cool, it looks so weird. Legitimately, like, 3 days later, my save was just completely gone.
Oh, well, that's on you. You probably deserve that.
55 Gengars, bro, and you're
why do I always deserve it, Joe? What the hell? I was a child!
You deserve to lose your level 95 Magmar.
Character building.
I have to play Alpha Sapphire on here.
What? Is that a Super Smash Brothers DS?
It is.
It is. That's when they came out with Super Smash Bros. For 3DS.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I like that.
I have the Pikachu one, too.
Why did they forget to paint the characters?
They didn't. That was intentional.
It's intentional, Bond. It looks cool, alright? It's provocative.
They made that.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It gets the people going.
Thank you. Go on, show me your... I like that he's covered up the Bioshock thing, so it just says cock. Oh, that's cute. I like that.
I like that too, but I feel like it's not worth the, like, $350 Nintendo's gonna ask for it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even full-blown Pikachu, it's a silhouette.
I like the DS.
It's like $200.
Only 200. How many 3DSs do you have, Joe?
Just 2.
Oh, and how much was the Smash Bros. One?
I bought a used one for $110.
So $310 total.
Yeah, but now I can play Pokemon on both and trade them and shit.
How?
Pokemon?
You bought 2 copies of Pokemon.
Oh, he does in fact play Pokemon.
Doesn't mean you play it.
No,
is that your bedtime stuff? Is that what you get into? You get into your little Joe bed and your little sleepy Joe eyes, and you're like, yeah.
This one has Moon in it.
Do you shiny hunt between the two? Is that what you're doing while you're grinding? You're shiny hunting?
No, I wasn't shiny hunting. I was trying to get all the legendaries to level 100.
He probably doesn't buy 2 copies. He probably just buys the double pack off the bat, right?
No, they don't sell the double packs here. Well, they do now, but they used to not. Like, you used to have to buy them separately.
Do you have a McDonald's? Do you have a fucking Grimace Funko Pop?
Yes.
That's who's staring at me into my soul this entire time. It's just moved around a bit, but it was always there.
Come on, bro. Pop ad icons. They have an ad icons fucking
There we go.
Bro,
There's
there's...
first item.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can't even say that word.
Noth, do you want to know?
Version of the game
Hang on a second. Joe, what's the
Yes.
item? What's the item that it comes with? Can you show Noth the item on the
Yes.
back that it comes with?
That was a hat.
Oh, that's actually kind of sick.
No.
Oh my god, does it say...
Yes, it does.
Oh my
Throw it
god.
out.
Yes, it does.
Just wear it.
No.
Bro, you can't, like... I'm all for, like, free speech and stuff like that there, like, completely, but that is, like, one thing that you can't say.
I want you to imagine how many people had to approve this item.
What the
But is
fuck?
Like, how many
Isn't it,
people...
like, based on some sort of historical
Well,
thing?
well, it is a real thing.
It's historical, right? And it's not something that's like, oh, we shouldn't talk about it. We absolutely should talk about it. It is a relevant part of baseball's history. Who in their fucking right mind said, you know what I want to do? I want to walk around outside with a hat on with the logo.
Yep. Put it on a hat,
Fucking
baby. Put
what?
it on a hat.
Like, you're joking.
They're like, oh, no, you can wear a hat. It's like, yeah, some of your demographics can wear that hat.
Probably the same guy that came into the office earlier that Noth was talking about.
Yeah, he was just reeling lines. He was like, you know what, we'll put it.
I know I did a great job with the movies, so I've got an idea for a game.
Okay, do you know the N-word? Put it on a hat.
You remember this guy? Was it Riptide or One, the collector's edition? That was just like a scantily clad female torso, but like
Yes.
with a
Oh, God.
Oh,
I remember
yeah.
that. What the fuck?
prove that.
Yeah, Techland, what the fuck are you doing?
Just like, you know what? That's the only part of the body we need, right?
Yeah, fuck it, just put it on.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes some people with collector's editions just don't know what they're doing, because it's like, I mean, you get the Doom collector's edition, so you've got like Doom guy and stuff. It's like, yeah, cool, and then you get like that there, which is like, hey, look at this hat. No.
Yeah, but Noth, do you recognise that?
Oh, that's from GDQ. That's awesome.
The
You know this one?
Scott.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
Bond.
Do you have
Yeah,
the collector's
Dead
edition
Island 1.
within reach?
Yeah, it's on my shelf.
Joe.
How
How
big
big
is
are
this
you?
shelf?
No, how big
What?
is Joe? Is Joe like omnipresent
Mr.
in that
Fantastic.
room?
He's
Mr.
Mr. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
He can stretch his arm.
Wait, which Mr. Fantastic is he? Is he Pedro Pascal? Is he Jim Krasinski?
He's Mr.
I don't think
Fantastic.
He's not legally allowed to be Pedro Pascal. That's insensitive.
Wait, Pedro Pascal is
he is,
Cuban? Talking about Pedro Pascal, do you know what I watched
gotta look it up
recently?
now.
That Nicolas Cage movie with him.
Nicolas Cage movie.
Oh, I just don't need to watch that. The ignorance of
Unimaginable
the-
weight
Oh,
of...
yeah, the massive talent, weight of massive talent or something
yeah,
like that.
dude, it is one of the best films I have ever watched, because it is like they just went, hey, Nick, do you want to just play yourself and just be a crazy guy? It's
The
like, okay.
unbearable weight of massive talent.
That's it. It's fucking great. The two of them are so good together. So good together.
And Pedro Pascal's Chilean, by the way.
Oh, is he Chilean? Oh, okay. What was the first thing you saw Pedro Pascal in?
Mandalorian.
I probably saw him in other
Probably
stuff, but I
Mandalorian.
think the first one was Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it was Game of Thrones, the Red Viper. You killed her! You killed her children! And he just gets his head blown up. By the mountain!
Could have
remember
won
that
that
white-
fight, I maintain. Could have won that fight, but he got
Well, I guess
distracted.
maybe
Let his ego get to
I
him.
don't remember in there.
The Kingsman, those are movies I've never watched.
You should. They're just as fun as Fast and the Furious.
Oh, talking about really good cinematography scenes, the church scene in the Kingsman.
The big church fight scene.
Yep. And
Yep.
you know, I actually read something about that literally in the past 48
Yeah.
hours. And it was...
the version of the Kingsman with the butt sex joke.
No.
What?
There's a cut of the movie with a butt sex joke in it.
Did they cut it before release?
Yes.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Kingdom?
In
Um,
Kingsman, there's a butt sex joke in it?
No, it's in there. It's at the end, right? With they play off the whole James Bond always sleeping with the Bond girl type thing at the end. And it's like some Danish chick offering him butt sex. I swear it's in there.
I'm pretty sure they cut it out. But,
yeah, like theatrical, they might have cut it or something.
Okay, so I have a story about this whole thing or whatever. So I used to go to like Best Buy with my buddy Dan all the time, and Dan is like super conservative, like doesn't think things are funny and stuff like that. And every time we used to go to Best Buy, I'd pick up a copy of The Kingsman, and I'd go up to one of the employees and be like, "Oh, sir, do you need help with anything?" And I'd be like, "Yes, is this the copy of The Kingsman with the butt sex joke in it?"
Those poor employees. Why would you do that, Joe?
No, Joe, you're like an introvert's worst fucking nightmare. You know that, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I found it. The scene is the princess is in jail, or in like a
Gulag.
The bad guy got her in a fucking cell. He shows up and says, "If you save the world, we can do it in the asshole."
I think I've seen that clip on like YouTube Shorts or some nonsense.
And I just found this out for the first time. After he returns to unlock the door, the code is 2625, which on a number pad is anal.
Oh my god.
God.
Both of those are like Hot Shots Part 2 jokes.
You know for a fact there was some intern on that set that was just like,
Yeah. He's like, this is gonna be real fucking funny whenever I leak this Easter egg. Yeah, no, that church scene, they were like gonna completely cut that until 3 days before they released the movie. They were like, we can't put this in or whatever, and then like 3 days before the movie, they were like, fucking no, it's gonna be in the theatrical release, put it in, and it's like the one thing everybody remembers of that movie.
Yep.
Great scene.
Anal joke.
And the anal joke, obviously. But I mean, any scene where you play Freebird is fine by me.
I hate that song.
Let me guess, because of Guitar Hero.
I got 999,971 points doing the fucking like millionaire pair achievement on there, and
I feel like you told us this in another episode. I feel like, or maybe it was just in the Discord.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
I like Guitar Hero, but I can only play them on easy.
I can go up to about hard depending on the song.
Medium's the max for me.
You can, Bond.
I can't do hard on Through the Fire and the Flames, but I can do normal.
I can do it on easy, and I can look really cool doing it because I use the controller.
I can do it in practice mode.
Just one at a time. Just I'm playing these two notes. Oh,
yep,
through the fire and the flames.
just green and red.
Remember when they brought out a beginner and it was like you don't even need these anymore? It's
just strumming.
Yep. It was like, what?
Yeah, in newer releases, there's a purple line across the whole fret, and that's just a blank strum.
Oh, so that's for people like me.
Yeah, I think it was World Tour they introduced that, or the one after.
Makes sense.
Have they made another Guitar Hero game, like, in the past 10 years? Like, I feel like
Live was the last one.
Was that within the last 10 years? I don't know.
That's the one that they reinvented the guitar, and it now has, like, 3 buttons next to 3 buttons instead of 5 vertical.
Oh, yes, I've seen that guitar, yeah.
The one that they shut down.
And I really like that.
You guys can see that, but I got the number wrong.
Guitar Hero. You have a photo of it? Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, I'll take a photo of my fucking failure.
Yeah, he looks at it every day. Damn it, Joe, you gotta be better than this.
That Freebird goddamn got me. What did you say, Guitar Hero TV?
GHTV, it was the online component of Live.
It was like the live
Sega
servicey part, where you could play for free, and it was basically like you tuned into a channel, and it was just 24/7 music, and you just joined in whatever song it was playing, and they were adding songs randomly each week, and there was like events that you could get like emblems and shit, or you could pay tokens which you could earn or buy with real money
to force a song.
Songs.
Yep.
That kind of sounds cool.
It was. I thought it was cool. I like that.
Not a lot of people did.
No, well,
Nope,
it's like do you remember
kind of
Sega
sucks,
Channel?
too.
You gotta have a certain acquired taste, good taste.
Alright,
Joe, you only played Guitar Hero Aerosmith.
I am 1,000 in all of them but Live.
So I want to get to this before we get too far into the episode. It is now time for our structured segments here. We've got Noth's Misinformation Mayhem. We'll start there. And then we've got JoeOgraphy, which we'll do after the first one. So, as I mentioned earlier in the episode, I'm getting married this month. Because of that, we're going to have wedding facts and marriage facts.
I like how he keeps rubbing that in our faces. I've got someone.
Oh yeah? Well, if you're getting married, I'm enacting prima nocta.
You're what?
What is that?
You don't know what prima nocta is?
I think there's a cream for that, Noth.
It's, wait, have you actually never heard of prima nocta?
No.
Oh, dude, Google it. Google it real quick and then tell us what it is.
Oh god.
I'm
gonna get a virus Googling it. How do you spell it?
Noth, what the fuck? Noth, you're not a monarch. You don't have the right to enact it.
It's when, it's when the king chooses to have sex with the lady before she gets married.
Good lord.
I'm a monarch now.
I just got cut out.
So I chuckled to myself as I labeled this segment "Wedding Bells" because Noth is here.
Fuck you, bro. I'm never escaping that.
All right, so I will do a quick explanation. I have 4 statements here. 3 of them are real. 1 of them is fake. I made it up. And you guys, just based off of whatever previous information you have, whatever experience you've got, you need to tell me which one is misinformation. So we will get started here with the first statement. First off, the binding of the bride and groom's hands, often decorated with a colorful ribbon or cord, is called a hand-fasting ceremony. Number 2 is, in some regions of Europe, the bride will wear a tiara or crown to ward off evil spirits on her wedding day. Number 3 is, in China, the groom will sometimes shoot the bride with headless arrows and then collect them and break them to ensure that their love lasts forever. And then finally, during weddings in the early days of the American Industrial Revolution, it became a fad for the bride to step on the groom's feet during their first dance. If the groom was wealthy enough to afford shoes that did not fall apart, the marriage was said to last forever.
Well, I know for a fact that the hand fasting ceremony is real because I've been to a few weddings where they have done that.
I feel like it's that one about the tiara because he said in Europe, and I bet it's in like Asia or something instead. So it's like technically.
So you think it's still real?
So to be clear, to clarify, because that's a good point, that has actually never come up. The statement is either entirely false or entirely true. I'm not like switching up small details to trip you up.
Oh, okay.
Not being sneaky about it.
Yeah.
I can if you want. You have to identify the right one and what's wrong with it.
I'll go with the last one.
I feel like the shoe one is so specific that it has to be real.
Kids dance on people's shoes all the time, right?
Yeah, but that's the thing that always happens at weddings and stuff, so that has to come from somewhere.
Maybe some couple decided, wouldn't it be funny if we did it? And then it caught on, like most fucking fads.
And that's how fads work.
He said it was a fad.
I'm going to put my answer in, and I'm going to say it's the tiara thing. I'm going to say the tiara is the false one, and the other one is in China, the groom will fire headless arrows.
Yeah, I'm going with that one.
You're going with that one? Okay. What are you going with, Joe?
Probably the headless arrows one.
Okay.
All right, so Bond and Joe are going to say that the headless arrows statement, which was in China, the groom will sometimes shoot the bride with headless arrows, collect and break them so that their love lasts forever, so that is false. And
I'm going to say the tiara
you're
is
saying
false.
that in some regions of Europe, the bride will wear a tiara or crown to ward off evil spirits on her wedding day.
Yeah, I'll go with that one.
All 3 of you got it incorrect.
What?
Was it the feet dancing? Then?
So it's the feet one?
It was the dancing one with the shoes.
Oh my god!
That one was fake. That one was fake.
I knew the hand fastening one was real. I knew it was real.
The tiara or crown one originates from the Nordic countries. And the China one was also true. I don't know how widespread that practice is, but it has happened before in
What's wrong with
China.
your brain where you came up with that foot one?
Kids dancing now. Wouldn't it be
That's a
funny if
good...
Brian
I suppose it's just like we've been taking dancing lessons for our first dance to have like a routine to do, and so that's just been on my brain trying to memorize the steps.
So you just, it was because you've been taking dancing lessons that you just came up with that one?
Basically, and it's mostly from me trying not to step on like the bottom part of her skirt during the
oh yeah,
or bottom part of her dress during our dance. I have to slide my feet forwards, not step forwards.
The next that first dance, Miss is going to be standing on his wife's feet.
I have to see if she's wealthy enough to not have her shoes fall apart.
Exactly.
We got to find these things out before a prenup is signed. All right.
So, all right. Well, better luck next time, everyone.
We're going to get this at some stage, boys. We're going to get it.
I think at one point
right?
Noth has gotten one right in the past, I believe. I'd have to go back and double check, but Noth has definitely gotten at least one right one time. And so we'll move on here to the JoeOgraphy section. We discovered that Joe was not the best at geography, and so we decided to have a Joe-centric segment as well. This one I like to have a little bit more open-ended. This one is going to rely more heavily on your guys' existing knowledge base.
On our what?
Your existing knowledge base?
Oh, yeah, your mic's cutting out sometimes, you say so.
Sorry, and it's not static this time. It's not static this time.
It's just random cutting out while we
just random
blanks.
So this is one where even with me putting the research in, I am still not... I don't have all of the answers here, but I will describe it. So, hear me out on this.
What the fuck do you mean you're giving us questions and then you're like, oh, I don't have the answers though, by the way.
If you would let me finish, let me land.
No.
Shoot
the plane down.
The question is, the question is, there are 195 countries total in the world today, but that number has not been the standard always. Name 3 countries that no longer exist. So hang on before you start throwing out answers. I have pulled up several different sources that list a number of different countries, and if it's not on any of these sources that I have, I'll look it up, and if you're correct, we'll award points. So to be clear, I am not looking for like a micronation that people talk about online but isn't actually an officially recognized country.
Isn't actually a what?
And isn't actually an officially recognized country, because the rules for...
I know one of these.
The rules for statehood are that an existing country needs to recognize your sovereignty.
Yeah.
So you can't...
I know the rules.
You can't just go out to a sandbar in the middle of the ocean and say, this is the nation of Joeville.
Yeah,
right?
It's like that oil rig that guy built.
Yep.
Sealand or something.
Sealand, and it was an abandoned oil derrick off the British coast, and some guy rowed a boat out there and said, "This is mine now."
Yeah, and he built like a big house and all on it. It's crazy.
I got this one.
I know one of these for a fact, and it's Yugoslavia.
So I am looking for countries that no longer exist due to collapse, like the bottom fell out and the whole country collapsed. I am looking for countries that were invaded and became a part of their invading country. And I am looking for countries that just kind of phased out of existence. Like they just kind of, over time, broke apart and...
So not renamed ones then?
Yeah. Yugoslavia, though, right?
The Soviet Union.
It's now Macedonia.
I got this.
Here's the deal. I would like for you guys to ideally not copy each other's work. So please avoid, like Noth has already said, Yugoslavia. So rest assured, there are more than enough for you all to have different answers.
The Ottoman Empire.
So Joe has said the Ottoman Empire as one. So I would prefer if you guys could avoid. So Noth has got Yugoslavia. We've got Ottoman Empire.
Zanzibar? Was it an African country, right?
So
I think it's Zimbabwe now.
We can... That's a good question. That is one that's not on... there we go. That's one that's not on my list here. Let's see here. So, right off the bat, so what we'll do is we'll do one by one. So, Noth says Yugoslavia, Joe says Ottoman Empire. Both of those are correct. Those don't exist anymore. Let's see here.
Because Yugoslavia is now FYR Macedonia. It's former Yugoslavian Republic Macedonia.
That one was just renamed, so Zanzibar should count now.
Let's see here.
Along with Bombay.
Ooh, doesn't Bombay still exist?
Mumbai now, isn't it?
Oh, I thought Bombay was in India.
Okay, I got one.
What?
Let's see here. Yeah, so, yeah, it looks like Yugoslavia broke up into multiple different countries. Croatia, Bosnia, Herzegovina. I can never pronounce the second one there. And then former Republic Yugoslavia.
Yeah.
I can't find anything on Zanzibar. I think that might still be a modern country.
It definitely isn't called Zanzibar anymore.
Let me see here.
Ooh. Oh my god. What's that song?
Basically, Istanbul is not Constantinople.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Because doesn't he say Istanbul is not Constantinople? And he says even old New York was once... Old Amsterdam.
Oh, okay. Bond is correct.
It's the 3, baby! We win!
No, 3 each.
Oh, fuck!
You still got 2 more rounds.
Can I go with the second, or is it not my turn?
1 second.
Yeah,
so
go.
Zanzibar united with another republic to become the United Republic of Tanzania.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, Joe, what's your second answer?
Russia.
Russia?
Prussia? No, Prussia.
Prussia. Okay. Yeah, I'll give that to you right now. Prussia doesn't exist. That's also one of the more well-known ones. There is a major answer to this that has not... Like, I'm surprised. I'm surprised we got Tanzania or Zanzibar before we got this one that I'm thinking of. It's a very big answer.
To be fair, Zanzibar's Metal Gear Solid, so, you know.
Oh, okay. There you go. No, I said existing knowledge base, so yeah, that counts.
Is Tasmania?
That's a state in Australia, I believe.
Yeah, that's... yeah.
Oh, is it? I thought it used to be a country. Okay.
That is actually a good question because... granted, I don't know a ton about Australian states. No, it looks like it has been a state.
Okay. So you said there's a big one that we're just not getting?
Yep.
Is Bombay one?
Bombay. Bombay is a city in India.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Oh, God. Is it something in the Middle East?
No.
Is it a stan?
No.
Oh, it's not a stan? Is this like one of the Germanic countries? Like in
I know what it is, but I don't want to use it.
I'll give that to Bond. East Germany doesn't exist.
Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
No, West is off the table. No.
West Germany. West Germany.
Okay. I have two guesses.
Hang on a sec. We still need a third answer, second answer from Noth.
Well, I did say Tasmania though, and I was wrong. Let me see, because I'm just trying to think of like, First World War countries, and one of those is bound to not exist anymore, and it's like who was Franz Ferdinand the king of?
I can't answer that because that's an answer.
It is an answer.
It is an answer.
Oh my god. Fucking Franz Ferdinand, the Duke of. And he was assassinated by the group that were like anti that country. Fuck! I'm gonna have to. Joe Bond.
Would you like to pass to Joe and Bond's third attempt? Give you some time.
Yeah, pass it on. All
right.
I actually have two.
Joe, hit us with your first one.
Okay. Czechoslovakia.
No, Czechoslovakia still exists, right?
No, it's the Czech Republic and Slovakia.
Yeah.
Okay. Franz Ferdinand of.
Take me out.
Yep, Czechoslovakia no longer exists.
Damn
it, you got Czechoslovakia, you son of a bitch.
My dad's side of the family is actually Slovak, so...
Okay.
I cheated. I saved it for the last one, though.
So you got your three? Fuck you,
Joe
dude.
got all three. Joe got all three the first try.
I actually have a guess for the fourth one.
Alright, well, hold off. Yeah. I'll give you a bonus point and name you winner if you get the fourth one,
I'm not sure about it, so...
If you get the fourth one. You've already crossed the finish line.
Franz Ferdinand, Duke of...
Bond, do you have a third guess?
Bro! And the worst thing about this is you're going to tell me and I'm going to be like, yeah, fucking course it's that.
100% I'm going to tell you and that's going to be your reaction.
I can't think of it anymore.
Fucking hell, bro. Is it over the something empire?
No, it is not an empire.
It's not an empire? Oh my goodness. I feel like China has a bunch of these as well.
I will give you a hint, and if you do not get it off of this hint, so Noth gets first attempt to say the answer. If you don't get it off of this hint, then Bond can steal.
Okay, what's the hint?
The name of it is two existing countries hyphenated.
Oh my god.
It's not mine.
It's two existing countries hyphenated.
What if I just bomb my country so it doesn't exist anymore right now? Can I win?
Say again?
If I just bomb my country right now so it doesn't exist anymore, can we win?
You can't Metal Gear Solid storyline your own country here, buddy.
As a matter of fact, I think I would award negative points for doing that.
Negative points for terrorism? I don't know.
Is it something Denmark?
Nope. Bond, would you like a hint?
I have no clue.
For the other one that I am surprised has not come up yet.
I'm gonna type it out to you.
This now. Hang on a sec. Don't send it because I've been getting Discord pings for some reason, despite the fact that I put this on Do Not Disturb. Text it to me if you want.
Okay.
And so Bond, I'll give you a hint. Again, you get first dibs. If you don't know it, Noth can steal. This now defunct country, its national anthem was an internet meme for a good long while. Still is, but it's considered an old one now.
Still is, but what?
Still is, but what, Mist?
It is still an internet meme, but it's considered an old one at this point.
Is it the Tra-la-la-la-lol song?
Is that a national anthem?
I feel like maybe.
The cesspit, maybe?
Yeah.
It is actually so funny that you bring up the Trollololol song because you are basically standing on the answer without knowing it.
Oh my god, what does that even mean, bro?
It
Did
means
England used to be something else?
nope.
Or the United Kingdom? No.
Is it like
Ireland used to be something
does it
else?
begin with tro or something?
You guys can forfeit if you've got absolutely nothing.
No, never forfeit.
I forfeit my fucking Duke of whatever. What is it? Is it something Malta?
Bond, would you like one last opportunity to steal Noth's answer?
I have no clue on
What was
Franz Ferdinand one.
What was Franz Ferdinand the Duke of?
Oh my god, this is gonna piss me off when you say it.
All right, this answer is now off the table. Austria-Hungary.
Oh my fucking god, bro. The Austro-Hungarian Wars.
Where did the
Oh, that-
1,000 Year Wars take place?
Fuck me, bro. Is Mongolia a country still?
Yes.
Is it? Oh, it is, okay.
Mongolia.
Oh.
Transylvania?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't,
I think Transylvania is renamed to like fucking...
I have some bad news for you. That is a region of Romania.
Oh, it's Romania,
Yeah,
okay.
Of course it is, yeah.
Let me see if it's ever been a country, though.
I don't
Nope.
think it has.
Nope.
Right, you gotta tell us the internet meme one. Is it? It's not. It's not Dagestan Dinte.
Yeah, all right. Joe just said it, so it's off the table. It's the USSR, guys.
Oh
USSR.
fuck!
Russia before
USSR.
Russia.
I said Soviet Union earlier, is that not good enough?
Did you say Soviet Union?
Oh, he
Yeah.
did. He did say Soviet Union.
At the
To be
beginning.
All
fair.
right, there we go. There we go. That's
God
Bond's
damn
third
it.
then.
What? So I get one? I've got one.
You got two, haven't you?
I will give you another one then, Noth. Hang on one second. Let me find
Noth's
a...
had two, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got
Might
two.
have.
I'll
okay,
give him
okay.
another hint.
I don't remember what the two were, but I just remember there being two.
Hang on a second. Let me find a good one that I can give you a hint for.
There's that. No, it's still a country. It's that little
Okay.
tiny country beside Germany that accidentally got invaded by German troops during a...
Switzerland?
No. There's a little tiny thin country, and I can't remember what it's called, but it's got like a population of like 20,000, and Germany was doing, like army like tests or whatever, and they accidentally invaded that country, and then they had to like go back because it's like all forest. And they went back and they were like, oh shit, we accidentally invaded a country. So they had to like get in contact with the like president of that country or the king or whatever. And then he was like, it's okay, don't worry about it. We know you weren't being aggressive, you're doing it on purpose. And then he sent them like a bunch of like wine, just to be like, hey, don't worry about it, it's fine. I can't remember the name of that country.
I will
But it
give
still
you...
exists, doesn't it? So.
I will give you another hint
think it
for...
might.
This is a relatively easy one. And so I'll give you two because they're both tied to the same modern day country. I am going to tell you that this country is in the Americas, North and South.
It's in the Americas?
Yep. It used to exist in either North or South America. So if it's in Africa, Asia, Europe, Australia, those
Okay.
continents are off the table.
I was trying to think I swear there was one in South America and I couldn't think of it. But that might be the same one. But
So this nation gained independence from its southern previous owner, and then was annexed by its new owner in the mid-1800s.
Texas.
Joe, you're not answering the fucking questions! All right, well, you guys can blame Joe. He just stole that answer. It's Texas.
What, is Texas?
Texas was a country before it was part of the U.S. It was annexed by the U.S. in 1945 or 1845.
It was its own country.
The Republic of
Mexico own it or
Texas.
something like that.
What?
Didn't Mexico own it and we bought it from them or something like that?
It gained independence from Mexico, became the Republic of Texas, and then was annexed by the U.S. 9 years later.
Oh, that's fucking weird. I didn't know that. That's a
All
cool
right,
piece
so
of lore.
Joe, to make this clear, you're done. Stop giving answers.
Yeah, you win, Joe. We get it. You know JoeOgraphy, finally.
This island nation was a kingdom for hundreds of years, although was not recognized as an independent country until the 1840s. It was then annexed by its now ownership country in 1898.
Is this like Taipei?
No, although Taipei is on... Oh, never mind. Taipei's not on this list. Never mind.
Damn it. Is it Taiwan?
It is...
That still exists.
Taiwan
okay.
still exists.
You know, the Taiwanese version
Although
of,
it is
games?
on this list, despite the
yeah.
fact that its entry starts with, while it still exists.
And it's an island nation?
It is an island nation that was annexed by its now owner in 1898.
Is this what like Madagascar is now?
Madagascar is its own country.
Yeah, but is this the island we're talking about? Like, what did it used to be called?
The island of Madagascar? No, it is not Madagascar.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Is it one in, like, the Australasia area?
No, again, North and South America, that area only.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's another American one? Oh my god. Oh,
Yep.
is it Hawaii?
Noth did it! It's Hawaii!
What was it
I almost
called?
said Hawaii earlier as a fucking joke, too.
What did it used to be called?
It was the Kingdom of Hawaii.
Oh, it was the Kingdom of Hawaii?
Yeah. It
Oh
was,
my God.
was it King Kamehameha?
King Dragon Ball.
I was going to say, isn't that?
Yeah, King Kamehameha.
That's sick. That is a sick name for a
So,
king.
fun fact, so just because apparently you didn't know King Kamehameha, he's the guy that you see wearing like the cloak made out of bird feathers.
Oh.
I believe
That's sick.
his cloak was like really red and yellow, is very vibrant, right, to show off that he was the king. The feathers that they made his cloak from were from, I think, one specific bird, and they didn't hunt the bird to get the feathers. They either kept them or pursued them, but just collected the dropped feathers. So his cloak took like multiple years to make.
And that's cool.
I'm fairly certain that cloak is still, it still exists. It's in like some sort of
He spilled
museum.
wine on it the first time he wore it.
It was what?
He spilled wine on it the first time he wore it.
Oh god, can you imagine? Oh, no! We had this for 20 minutes. It took us 18 years to collect these feathers. Throw it in the bin.
Yeah, here we go. It is currently in the Bishop Museum in Honolulu. And it is a full-length cloak, so from shoulder to foot. It is made entirely out of whatever the mamo bird is. 450,000 feathers.
Oh, it's like a proper huge fucking... Oh, okay.
450,000? How
Yep.
big are these feathers?
From birds.
They must be... Yeah, but they must be... No, he said how big is it, dumbass?
A bull bird?
Yeah,
Is it
it must be like a
fucking
tiny little bird.
Let me see here.
Oh my god! Look at Mist's background. He's in Hawaii right now. He's King Kamehameha.
Where's the cloak?
Yeah, where's the cloak?
Actually... Yeah, here we go.
What a cool piece of lore, though. Like, they didn't hunt the bird. They just, like, collected the feathers and shit. That's cool. I like that.
Oh, no.
They just imprison them?
There's...
Do not say that the fucking Bishop Museum was set on fire or something.
No, it's worse.
What do you mean worse?
The Hawaii mamo, the bird the bird is mostly like its feathers are black, and then it's got like a small patch of yellow feathers. Those are the feathers that were collected for the cloak. The bird is extinct. So, and it's
because they picked all the fucking feathers.
No, it's due to habitat loss from the settlement from European settlers.
From the settlement of what?
From European settlement.
Oh no, it was us. We did it.
Introduced diseases and habitat destruction.
Oh, What's the fucking racist term that Hawaiian people have for like white people that go to Hawaii?
Tourists?
Yeah, they have like a really like weird like term for them.
That's so racist, miss. How could you say the T word? Jeez.
It's like it's like a derogatory term for people that come and like live on the island even though they're not Hawaiian. There's like an entire South Park episode about it because Butters is actually Hawaiian.
No, that whole episode is lampooning people who are like, oh, my family moved here 100 years ago. I'm a native Hawaiian.
I didn't hear a word. It just heard you say Hawaiian at the end.
What the?
I think he's ordering a pizza.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with this microphone.
They call them something though, and I can't remember what it is. But yeah, I know that it's making jokes about the white tourists that pretend they're Hawaiian.
We're learning about Hawaii and Hawaiian culture, and Noth's like, what's that racist term? Like,
listen, I just think it's like oh, I can't even remember what it is now. But Butters. What? You can't say that.
Is it that one?
No, it's not that one. I don't know.
I was gonna say that just translates to newcomer or visitor.
All right, well, Joe won that one, I guess.
Yeah, congrats, Joe. Joe, knowing his non-existent countries
Non-existent countries. We can end the episode on Joe getting a win. It's me.
Right.
All right. Wrap it up then. Give us the outro, Mist.
All right, well, thank you everyone for watching. This has been episode 5. We are almost at 3 hours. I think we've only ever done that once before. But
hell yeah, and we're going to do it again next month, baby.
Yeah, we'll see. And then when we do the one in July, I can talk about my trip to Japan.
Hell yeah. You can talk about your wedding on the next episode too.
We can talk about Vudix's funeral on the next episode.
That is true. We can talk about Joe Hong dying.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so thank you all for watching. My name is EatSleepComplete. You can find me on this YouTube channel that you are watching right this second. If you haven't subscribed already, why? Why not?
Yeah, subscribe.
I'd really appreciate it.
It could be a wedding gift.
Yeah, it's a wedding gift to me.
Subscribe to them.
It's free. It costs you nothing, and it makes me happy. Thank you. I am also on Twitch at EatSleepComplete, and those are pretty much the only two places. Noth, you are on Twitch.
Yep.
And YouTube.
Noth Tha God. And YouTube, Noth Tha God. With a T-H-A, not the God.
Yeah,
it's
T-H-A, the God.
Noth Tha God.
Joe, you are on Twitter mostly.
Yeah, at CoolKidJoe XBL.
Yep, we've been over this because some other guy stole at CoolKidJoe.
Shit.
This means extra big.
Liver.
And Bond, you are also a content creator. Where can we find your stuff?
Twitch and YouTube mainly. bondsbox.
bondsbox?
bondsbox, baby. Check him out. He's fun to watch.
I'll do my best to put the logo on the screen, like right here, right over your face. bondsbox on. Oh no! Please stop making it harder. On
track it.
bondsbox on Twitch and YouTube. Go check him out. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back next time with episode 6. Noth's gonna think it's episode 4. All right,
Yeah,
see ya.
That is true. See you.